Mike, Miggity, Miggity, Mike. Word. I think that sounds good. I don't think we give Bobby V the flowers enough.
Was this during the Polo the Don era? Because it sounds like it.
Yeah.
No, this was before then.
You sure?
I don't know.
I don't
think this
know.
is like right in the middle
Once
of
you hear
it.
them arpeggios, that sounds like...
I think that's Timberland right there.
it could have been Danger. He was big on the arpeggios, too.
This is before the
The arpeggio.
this is before Polo the Don. Y'all still hating on Bobby. God damn it.
That's what we doing?
Bobby was one of the first R&B, one of the first R&B niggas this century with the multiple women in the shower on World Star. He was one of the first to fuck with escorts back when y'all was still shaming. Yep.
He was leading.
Yeah,
the
you know
charge.
what? Yeah, I'm
He
fucking with him.
also one of the first to make himself sound like a police siren.
Thanks, Rory.
You said one of the first to fuck with escorts.
What?
He's one of the first to fuck with escorts?
One of the first to do it on camera and be proud of it.
Really?
Yeah. Huh?
When was that?
You gotta get niggas the flowers, Maul.
For the important things.
This how I'm feeling on a Saturday. This is the last time I was in a club. These are all the 2 a.m. joints.
This is the last time you were in the club?
Yep.
It was like 04?
It was this last night by Puff, Keisha.
You should get out more. Things have changed.
Nah, there must have been some Usher somewhere mixed in there.
For sure.
In 04.
Definitely some Usher thrown in there. What were you
But
doing?
like current Usher, I'm saying.
It was current in 04.
That's what I'm suggesting.
What were you doing in 04?
I was a
in
freshman in
middle
high
school.
school.
This nigga, man. I don't
Yeah,
end up,
the nerve of me to be born at the time I was born.
that's what I'm saying. I don't end up hanging out with niggas that was born at that time. It's craziness. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Joe Budden podcast.
New Joe Budden.
Episode 195, if I'm not mistaken. Yay?
Yeah.
You don't know. Check, nigga. You just be sitting there
correct.
doing a bunch of fucking check. Well, look like you checking at least.
How you tell a nigga look like he checking?
No, Warrior.
195.
Every time we look over at Savon, he looking smooth. Like you at work.
But you the only one that really checks, though. We know.
Oh, that's true. So that's an indictment on me.
Yeah.
Got it.
After 194 is 195.
All right, let me do the intro. Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 195. I'm your host with the most. Fine, I'm just Joe Budden. I'm Joe Budden here with a few of my niggas. Fuck it, man.
Nah, you just Joe here.
This is Saturday.
You could save that button shit for Revolt. You just Joe here.
I'm Joe Budden here with Maul, Parks, Rory, Erickson, Savon. Did I say Rory? I'll say it again just because I love you that way today. Now, we were talking earlier about nicknames somehow.
Okay.
And I thought it was funny because niggas said that, we gave Savon a nickname. Parks knows Savon as Savon the Don.
That's right.
Yo, don't let niggas call you the Don. Don't let niggas do that.
See, now...
In his defense, he didn't just come up with it. Like, if he came in here and, like, introduced himself or, like, his Twitter name was that, then we'd have some issues.
Wait, that's
But,
why...
like, if somebody just call you that, all
Wait,
right.
they call you that? Savon the Don?
Yes, Savon the Don.
Oh,
They is Parks.
I'm dead.
oh, okay.
Well, you got to be careful with niggas' nicknames because who calls you that name? Like, I don't know who calls him Savon the Don. But now I'm extra mad at him looking smooth in the corner while he should be working.
Yeah, stop trying to be a Don at work.
Yeah, you're not from the generation where the Don was popping. Yo, you know what I think about? You know what other slang was really corny that we loved? Chicken head.
It makes an appearance
Think
every
about
now
it.
and then.
But think about the slang now. Now that we're older,
Yeah, Chicken Head, it
Come on.
transitions to a few other
it didn't age well.
No.
Chicken Head went to, it was bird,
Bird,
chicken
yeah,
head,
pigeon.
bird, pigeon.
They still make appearances. Bird
It stayed in the same, animal group, but now it's like thought.
It didn't really evolve.
It just turned into like thought and shit like that.
Hey.
Okay.
Actually, went from a bird to a rat. It was hood rat.
Nah, hood rat was first, I thought.
All of them are demeaning and wrong. Well,
all right.
Well, some shit could be demeaning.
What if it explained her?
Yeah. What if she was a rat? What if she was a hood rat? How else do we categorize it? Like,
all right. So, the therapist would then say, "What is it about you that enjoys hood rats?" Because they say you enjoy part of what you are, part of what you really wish could be inside of you.
I don't wish a hood rat could be inside.
Yeah. I might
Molly.
want to wish to be inside of a hood rat, but that was.
I know. I'm asking Sam. You heard that?
It was years before.
Heard that one, Sam?
Wow. Snitching on a Saturday.
Wow.
You said it. It's not snitching if I'm just repeating you.
All right. She might have been doing something that didn't hear it.
What was I saying just now? Yeah, Maul. Why do you like hood rats?
I like everybody.
I know, but why hood
I don't care what
rats?
your title is.
But why hood rats in particular? No, the hood rats aren't calling themselves hood rats.
Some of them. Some
All
are
right,
weird.
I'm not doing
Hood
this with you on a
rats
Saturday
are
morning.
very
do, though.
reliable. They're
Some are
very
weird.
reliable, and they're creatures of habit. So, like, if I go out on a Saturday, I know what she'll be doing, when we'll meet up, what will happen, and what will happen the next day.
A hood rat. You
A
talking
hood rat, yes.
Okay.
They're reliable, and they're creatures of habit.
They're resourceful.
Very resourceful. Know a lot of people if you need to get something done.
Very frugal.
Nah, see, the hood rats like evolved, and then you had to like start treating them good, which didn't make
that's when
didn't make it
niggas.
worth
That's when
it.
niggas got the game fucked up. Started treating the
That's
hood
when you
rats.
became the hood rat.
The hood rats started treating niggas started treating the hood rats like wifey. That's where the game
Yeah.
got fucked up. Yeah,
She could have been white.
But that's part of the game. Yeah,
nah.
the hood rats was wifey for a little while. I don't know what the fuck Maul talking
I don't
about.
know what the fuck you talking
They
about.
wasn't?
No.
Yes, they was. You in the Bronx? Come on, Maul.
You can't wife a hood rat.
Mad niggas have tried to wife a hood rat.
And
Some have done it successfully.
Ask those men how that turned out for them.
All bad when I attempted it. Man, my life was in shambles. I can't
That's what I'm
speak for
saying.
some of the other men, though.
We can.
I can't.
We know how it turned out for them too.
I don't judge niggas that wife a hood rat.
We ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying we know how things turned out
You ever be want to tell niggas sometimes, like about their girl?
all the time.
That's a scary
One of my
territory to
homeboys
go.
stopped talking to me because I saw his girl kissing a dude in the club, and I told him, and they both stopped talking to me.
I wouldn't talk to you either.
So now it's like, all right. So now,
Wait, what-
now
why?
if I see niggas,
I would want my man to tell me that.
Yeah, but a lot
Fam,
but he
I
didn't.
say it all the time on this podcast. Maul was the absolute worst person I could ever speak to going through a severe breakup.
I remember this conversation. No,
I said it a million
you
times.
need a
I
friend
stand
like
by
Maul,
it.
though.
No,
Like,
you
maybe
don't.
not the one you go to first.
I don't even like talking to Maul now.
Why?
but-
Was I the worst
he was
person?
At
telling
some
all
point,
the-
you have to go to that.
all the
I'm
shit
keeping
his
it
ex was doing.
Because I'm keeping it 100.
Yes.
Well, then I mean I can't.
I'm
You
in a
don't.
real
You don't.
40% area
You
right
never
now.
spoke with like the friend compassion. Fuck what the girl was doing. You never spoke with compassion for what your dude was going through. You always spoke to your dude as if he should be feeling like you felt about the girl. That's
I
that,
spoke-
and that is why you are the worst person to go to.
I spoke to my dude like, yo, fam, this is
Like
what's
I'm
going
on the tour bus. Here you come.
This is
Yo.
what's going on.
It was wild at X Bar last night. Man. I'm like, fam, I didn't ask you nothing
Nah,
about
it
X
wasn't-
Bar last night.
Nah, it wasn't like that. I'm just saying, like
It was like that.
If I see my man, like his girl is doing something she shouldn't be doing, I'm wrong for telling my homeboy that.
I don't
No,
think so.
no, you're
Alright,
not
so
wrong
then,
at all.
am I wrong for keeping it real? Like I'm not gonna show compassion. Yo, fam, listen, wifey moving like she not wifey. Like you need to either clip that or nigga just know that she out here bugging.
You're a good
Wait,
friend.
I don't have to give you compassion. I'm keeping it real.
That sounds like good friend.
Like yo,
behavior.
fam, this is what's going on.
I was compassionate with Ish. I was going with Ish when he wanted to see if her car was parked places.
Nah, fam. See, you gotta
See,
do all,
that's
my
what.
thing is,
See, that's
what I said.
the that's the
That's
type
why I
of
said-
nigga compassion I'm
Nah,
looking
you gotta
for.
do all that. The relationship is over.
Anytime, so
What are you doing?
come on, Maul, and that's why I can't fuck with
that's
you.
way too much energy.
No,
Like, I'm not doing that.
sometimes there's still a relationship when it's over.
Nah,
like anytime
fuck
I had to go on my little dummy missions, see, that's why I don't fuck with Ish. I had to go alone. Like when I had to go try to stalk where the car was at or
Nah, you
beat up
should
the
go
new
alone
nigga she
for
was
that.
fucking, I was by myself in the
Why
rain.
you want to beat up the nigga?
Because
at that point,
Nah, man, you don't never beat it. Nah, man, you don't. Because what if she
why
telling?
not?
What if she telling? What if she
Depends
telling
what
that
he
nigga
does.
that she's single? How you gonna try to step to the
I
man?
agree with you,
can't
all,
do that.
but you can
Off
feel
GP.
like you want to beat
Nah,
up
man, no,
the
you
dude.
can't. Because you don't. If she's saying I'm
No,
single,
of course you can feel
How
that.
you
but
gonna
you
run
can
down
feel
on
it
me?
because you don't have
How
the
you
right
gonna run
to.
down on me because your girl told me she was
Well,
single?
what usually happens is you get face to face with the person, and then it becomes cool.
I'm running down on you because you know what time it is. It's not really about the girl. See, I know how that sounds and I know how it looks. It's gonna always look like you fighting over the girl, but no, I'm beating your ass because we are men and you playing little games, and you know I'm gonna fuck you up when I
Wait,
see
have
you.
you actually gotten in a fight with the dude?
Yo, what games is the other nigga playing?
You just playing games.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, man. See, that's that. Nah,
But that's why I
nah.
can't have these conversations with Maul, because
Nah.
Maul speaks from a stance of someone who's really never been in these situations.
Fam, it ain't about that. Like, you just cannot run down.
Maul,
on the
you're
dude.
gonna always give the
You
I'm
can't
cool
run down on
and
the
never
dude.
been in love
it's
answer.
It's not even about that.
Sometimes you want to
It's
fight
not-
a dude.
But have you ever actually fought the dude? Is my question. 'Cause I think Maul's
No,
right.
I've never actually
But I think
fought
you're right
the
in that
dude.
you want to fight the dude.
Why do you want to fight the dude?
Because you're mad.
At that,
Yeah,
at
that's
that,
mad.
The
That your
world.
girl is cheating?
At the
no,
world.
Maul. See, that's where you get.
So what are you mad at?
That's where you're getting it wrong.
You want to fight anyone you see at
That's
that
true.
point.
No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here.
There's a way that you could fuck a nigga's ex.
What are you talking
Hold
about?
on. All right, this is a weird deep dive.
No,
What is he
it's
talking
not.
about?
I'm telling you how I feel. I know that
It's
in
a way
recent
you
weeks
could fuck a
you
nigga's
guys have
ex.
judged me for showing vulnerability on this podcast.
No, we want you to explain yourself.
Okay, the same way that when two people break up, there's like unwritten protocol breakup rules. You got your spots, I got mine. It's like unwritten shit, right? You follow me?
I'm with
So
you.
far,
I also think there is a kind of cool way to fuck a nigga's ex. I also think there's a real trash way to fuck a nigga's ex. There's
what if you don't know
way,
at all?
There's a way to do it where any of her niggas is going to just salute, and there's a way to do it where having nothing to do with her, a nigga's going to beat your ass because you playing, and we're men. That's what I think.
but what
Oh,
if
this nigga
what if the
awesome.
gentleman doesn't know?
If the gentleman doesn't
Like
know
I
what,
don't know that's your ex.
That's true.
I just saw her and she was wilding, so I took advantage.
that's has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Okay, so this is if a
So
person knows that that's your ex
Explain the part where the nigga should know how to fuck with your ex and not know how.
with some couth. You're saying just privately?
I don't know if privately is the word, because you could do what the fuck you want to do. It's nigga shit that I'm talking about. So y'all are trying to have me
explain.
identify certain niggas.
You don't have to explain no niggas.
We'll
I'm
come
saying,
back to it. No, nigga
explain
shit.
the situation.
Let me think about it.
Okay.
Let me think about it and give you a prime example, because I see where you're going, and that's just.
I just need to know what
That's
you're
just
saying.
man law. You don't fight no nigga over a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
You beat a nigga ass for playing with you though.
Yeah, I just want to know where you
he's
draw
playing.
that
Yeah.
line and like what
That's-
He might
example.
do
That's what
some
I'm trying to
flagrant
understand.
shit. He might.
What's the flagrant shit?
Well, listen. Before we even continue to speak about fighting, I need to issue an apology, to Joe Rogan.
Oh, you saw him kicking that bag
He
today?
DM'd you. DM'd you with some kicks.
Seen a couple. Yo, before we fight, that's why I fuck with you, man, because you wouldn't let me fight Joe Rogan.
I tried to tell you.
I didn't know Joe. You told me Joe Rogan was a retired podcaster, and he
didn't
used
know
to
he did that.
he used to
He was a
wrestle when he
UFC
was
We told you that motherfucker was a
17.
black
I told you he
belt.
was
You
a
didn't
UFC
tell
fighter.
me his entire house was padded with black wrestling mats, and he's,
told you he was a
he's
fighter.
in there
You
with
said-
Bruce Lee practicing on his off
No, I
time.
told
You said he
was
didn't
a-
do that shit. I said no. He works out every day. I see his Instagram beating the fuck out of a bag every day in great shape. I
And
wouldn't
then,
fuck
and then
with
I
him.
laughed because it was a bag.
Nope.
Y'all didn't tell me the manner in which he was beating
Yes.
the bag up. And I think that's important. Because if a nigga just downstairs beating the bag up,
No,
I
he
feel like
wasn't
I'll
just-
fuck him up. But if a nigga's just destroying the bag, like,
They replace the bag every day.
I ain't that much iller than the bag.
I tried to tell you.
All right.
Okay.
So I want to issue an apology to Joe Rogan just in case by mistake he heard anything that I said last week. Because y'all fans will get a nigga beat up.
Okay. They will throw your
put you
ass.
out there?
Yo, you saw what Joe said?
Yeah, nigga ain't even
50,000 mentions.
thinking about what Joe said. Here come the fans. Yo, at Joe Rogan. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Sit down. So yeah, I'm sorry, Joe Rogan. No beef, no nothing, man. Just love your work.
Love your work.
Great stand-up special, bro.
Love what you're doing out
Love
there.
the
Yo,
podcast.
love where you taking this thing, man. Salute. Keep it going for the culture.
Yeah.
2019 is when we get rid of for the culture too. Okay, so where would you gentlemen like to begin?
Since we talking about fighting, Floyd issued a statement saying he didn't know that.
Maul, I don't want you to ever talk about Floyd if you're not gonna be able to keep it a buck.
What you mean?
Come on, man.
He issued a statement saying he didn't know it was a real fight.
He issued a statement that said, "Oh, y'all meant like a fight."
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm just trying to tell you what he said. Why you saying I'm not keeping it real?
But I thought he said a lot more than that, too, and that was funny. See, all of that's cute.
A private fight.
But
I looked at it as like the girl that gets flown out to Dubai, and then when they get there, it's like, oh, I have to get pissed on too. Like they didn't really know what the DM meant.
Are they still doing that over
Floyd
there?
didn't. I'm pretty sure not as rampant as it was, but I'm sure it's still happening.
Yeah, I took that as a girl getting DM'd about her itinerary in Dubai, and some other things get thrown in there that she didn't know about.
But the funny shit was how Floyd tried to clean it up. Like, yeah, but this was supposed to be like a closed event, just for like some wealthy people in the room.
That's some weird shit to be doing.
Now, see, stop right there.
We've never been quadrillionaires. They do some weird shit for entertainment.
Man, that nigga's selling ass. What the fuck is you niggas talking about?
Selling ass.
He ain't selling his ass?
No, man.
That nigga said, yo, it wasn't supposed to be a fight. I was just supposed to go have a few rounds with somebody that they picked privately
with a young boy.
With a little young specimen. Specimen.
Yeah.
Gotta call it a specimen. With a little young specimen around some very wealthy investors no one was ever supposed to know. Don't know about y'all. To me, that sounds like selling ass.
Or wrestling in corn. One of those.
Porn wrestling.
Corn porn.
Corn porn.
What is up with Floyd? See, that tells me that, yeah, man, you setting up. What you doing around the world?
Yeah, that says
you setting up wild shit around the world, man.
Yeah, he doing anything for the.
That press release was weak.
But that's why that's bullshit because
that was
he
one
went
of those
out.
that
You thought he was going to get $70 million for the corn porn?
Yeah, he.
I think he would have got it, and I don't think it would have been taxed.
Cash.
Not cash, but they would have found some way, some offshore
Cash App.
account.
Cash
App the 70 mil.
That nigga went and Googled the little young boy. So he was 19-0, 18 knockouts, kicks to the face. Floyd said, wait a second, guys.
He's no Joe Rogan.
Wait a minute. Hey, I don't know. They might be the same. I don't want to fight either of them.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
Shit, I lost to the little 17-year-old in front of rounds. I ain't fighting the
professional
19-year-old nigga that knows jujitsu. I'm going to be home
That's fair.
watching Netflix.
Wrestling with Brooklyn.
Yo, has some of the things you fight about changed? Like some things you just take
Hell
on the
yeah.
chin
Yeah.
now, man.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
of course.
I'm not fighting for much in this day and age.
No, it's gonna take a lot to get me to that point now. Like
We
you
so-
endure more disrespect the older you get.
That's a fact.
Like fuck you. I'm like, yeah, you right.
Yeah. Guess I gotta own that one.
I was wild.
Yeah, you right.
You a
Whatever,
bitch,
dog.
yeah? All right,
you right.
you're right.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, now that I got that out the way, what's important? Come on, give it to me. Where would you gentlemen like to start? There's a lot of bullshit that happened, but we'll save that for later. A lot of real shit happened as well. All right, let's start with political shit because we are not a political podcast. Round of applause for, let me get my viruses out the way on my computer. Oh, shit, just fucked something up. All right, round of applause. There we go. Stacey Abrams in Georgia. Andrew Gillum in Florida. Niggas is waiting for every vote. That's what it looks like, even though Andrew Gillum conceded to homeboy. He changed his mind. I'm all for people changing their mind, especially when there are votes to count. Every vote counts. That simple-ass, American-ass line comes in handy right now. I'm very happy there's a recount. Very happy that they're waiting for all of the votes that the white people tried to hide in some of the counties that they don't really want to count.
Did the felony shit that they overturned or whatever, did that...
Didn't affect this
It
one.
didn't affect this election. See,
All right, now you think I'm Angela Rye. I don't know, man.
I
don't know who Angela Rye is.
Oh, my God. You white niggas, man.
I don't think it affected this one, though.
See, that would have made
Next
all
one.
the difference.
I'm just happy there's a recount.
Yeah, I mean, there was
That's
a lot
it.
of
That's
unaccounted ballots.
Yep, all we could ask.
Well, I mean, I don't know how good recounts go in Florida, but I'm
we've seen
optimistic.
this.
Yeah, they're gonna throw them shits in the
Seen
swamp.
this movie before.
Yeah,
gonna let
there
the
actually is a
they're gonna let
movie
the
now
alligators,
called
you know?
Recount about recounting in Florida.
If you speak to enough people you know that voted, I'm positive you'll hear some stories about their experience at the polls that are unsatisfactory. I've heard a bunch.
Yeah,
My mom had a bunch, and she was one of the people that was actually working the polls. Trey was doing the same.
shout out to Trey.
Yeah, shout out to him. I was proud of him. But yeah, I heard a bunch of stories about how people were being treated as they were attempting to vote. And this is without Georgia. I don't need to see what's going on in Georgia and Florida to know there's some votes misplaced somewhere. Yeah. I've been alive long enough to know. So I'm glad that's happening. Shout out to Andrew Gillum and Stacey Abrams and the good people of Georgia. Get out there and make it do what it do. Now that is out the way, what else is really, really important? Y'all want to talk about that shooting right this second? Y'all want to get all the sad stuff out the way?
Oh, the bar and grill.
Yeah.
Let's get that one out the way.
These gun laws, man. Something gotta happen. It's like something gotta happen.
And I hate to be the one that, like, when it comes closer to home, it's even more shocking. Like, I saw so many people that live in LA showing how close they live to that shit.
Right.
Which I guess you take for granted when it happens in all these other places. And it's like, it happens in Colorado. It doesn't really affect you. Looking at the amount of people I knew that lived that close to that shit, I was like, dog, this is...
Yeah. It could happen anywhere.
Well, I read a stat that said there have been 306 mass shootings in the past 311 days.
Wow.
That was alarming, but not so much. Again, we're desensitized as a people. I think I think I saw in the news today that was a country music type of bar. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with all the country music events. I didn't know they were keeping it gangster that way.
Well,
like why? Who would think to worry theirs? I guess
right.
Ignorant of me, but that's how I think.
Right.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Like, this country is. People are going through something. Like, I know a lot of things have been happening for years, and we just get information quicker now. But it's definitely something going on with the people in this country right now.
It's just big business and death. That's all. It's just really, really, really big business.
That's exactly what it is.
In death.
And guns.
I thought about that the other day. Like, even when I'm dead and gone, let me knock on wood. No, my body still got to go get exploited.
Yeah.
Like, people still got to, you know what I mean? It's a sad thought, but when you broaden it and think about it on the landscape of where America stands and where our stance on guns and our stance,
Too much money and pain.
Yeah, 100%. That's what makes me a little sad about where we are, but it's cool. I'll say a prayer and keep it moving. So, prayers, love, and condolences to anybody that lost somebody up there to the violence. I read that Tamara Mowry lost a niece up there, so I want to send my prayers and condolences to her family as well. And everybody, again, just say a prayer. We said that a few weeks ago on this podcast. Remember, just keep everybody in your prayers. That's all. So we'll do that. Speaking of which, Angela Simmons, I believe. I read a story earlier this week about her ex-fiance being murdered in his house.
Wow.
I think, in his driveway. Something like that.
Did it say in the driveway? I didn't read that.
I think it was an argument in the driveway and gunfire. He was killed inside the home.
Inside of the home.
I think it was an argument in the driveway, something like that. That may have spilled into the home.
Either way, I want to send my prayers to her.
Condolences to Angela. Sure.
Her family as well. A lot of disappointing news out there. So now that we have all of that out of the way, let me turn on Gap Band so we can feel a little better in the 23rd minute here.
Damn.
Rory came in here and started telling me about something called No Nut November.
Whoa, let's add some context to that.
And then I looked at him a little strange, and then Parks looked at me and said, yeah, and then I felt really strange. So
Maul didn't co-sign us.
Not at all. We just left us out there.
This is the first time I heard about it. Y'all putting me on to something new.
So, and you guys are enlightening me as well.
I thought it was No Shave November.
Yeah, that's what I always thought of someone
Yeah.
with a beard,
So it's
but
no
they
more no
changed.
shave?
Parks and
Now
Rory
you-
changed
I
it.
think you still don't shave,
Me
and now
and
you
Parks
also
met with
apparently-
each other. And
Rory-
was like,
So
yo,
you
Yeah.
can shave now, but you can't bust a nut.
Well, let them explain it.
Okay.
go to
Tell-
our
I
white
think that you just-
correspondents. Well, on my timeline, I had seen that there was a hashtag that was becoming rather popular where men were saying it's No Nut November. So I clicked it because that sounded insane. And that's
See,
what I do
Rory
on my
trying,
timeline.
Rory trying to join a new gang.
Just want to get down. And I guess men are holding out in the month of November against women.
Oh, it's just men. That are
That from what I
participating in
saw.
this.
No. Chicks is like fuck out of here. But yes, men are gathering together and holding back from the women.
There's 10 niggas at that rally.
I don't even know
But they
if
weren't
there's
getting
one.
any anyway.
gathering. It's 10 people
I don't know
at
if
that
there's a
gathering.
rally. They got a group chat somewhere.
It's 10 people at that gathering.
What is the point of No Nut November? What's the symbolism?
Well, I mean, I'm not on a committee or anything. I just saw this on my timeline. I think on some menimism shit from what we've been kind of talking about, like we got to take the power back a little bit and let these chicks know like it could happen. Where a month that like we not gonna nut.
It can't happen.
Niggas are so stupid.
Yeah, it can't.
that's a
let me be the,
battle.
let me
Yeah, oh, no.
interrupt whatever fucking group that these.
I will
people
not
start.
be participating.
It won't happen.
I already
in
lost.
this group.
First of all, that whole group is a bunch of fucking bandwagoners and dick
At
riders.
day 3, it's
I-
gonna
I-
get shaky for
I,
niggas.
I've been
like, yo.
running that
Hour-
group by
hour one.
myself for the past year. No
Right.
one else has been in sight. It's just been me, not busting no nuts.
Well, did you have a hashtag?
Now here come niggas in November. Hey, we're strong, nigga. What happened to fucking last April when it was hot out and you wanted to fuck?
Well,
that was just me struggling
April
in
doesn't
bed.
sound good with the word nut. You didn't have a hashtag. You didn't have
Should've
the
got a
numbers.
hashtag.
Like
And
yeah,
I
you didn't
wasn't
think this through.
And I wasn't Joe the Don.
You weren't Joe the Don. Well, clearly, if you're not nutting in April, you're not a Don.
Nothing is Donish about Joe or Savon. I don't know how he ended up the Don, but we'll roll with it.
I mean, it's the same way ties get called fly. It just rhymes. You don't really need anything behind it.
Oh no, more sad shit. Let's get to the rest of the sad shit. Tina Turner and stomach cancer is what I'm reading a lot this week. Troublesome. That bothers me. A huge Tina Turner fan. So
Sure.
more prayers out to Tina Turner. Keep her in your prayers as well. One of the greatest performers that I've ever seen. Not sad news today. What else is sad?
Want to keep going?
Get all the sad stuff out of the way. KOD closed in Miami.
Word, rest in peace.
Now that is sad. That's
I was
sad.
always more of a Tootsies guy, but rest in peace.
Yeah, I'll miss it on the Insta snaps.
You don't know if Rory's old enough to have spent many KOD nights when it was in its heyday.
I don't know about the hate.
Rory's from
but
like the Live generation.
That's true. But no, I
KOD
did
though?
some KOD days. It was still kind of popping.
I might have popped my cherry in KOD, man.
I caught the Ross era of KOD,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it wasn't.
that-
It
no.
wasn't. You know,
No, that's not. Yeah,
You had to be there for the Trina days.
for the
when,
Trina
when
days.
Trina was shutting shit down over there.
Just
Speaking of Ross Mall, did you see Ross and LeBron's exchange? Now you gonna hate?
He's speechless.
I haven't said anything.
I know.
Yes.
That's called hate when a question is asked.
Yes,
And all you do is shake your head.
I
Yeah.
saw the exchange.
LeBron say looking for,
I know. I saw what LeBron
and
said.
then Ross
I
said,
know. I saw what Ross said too.
you got any insights?
Well, for the
does that
listeners,
change? Does that change your stance on his hip hop historian status?
You know what's whack? I'm gonna tell you what's whack. But see, because if I'm guessing, LeBron has Ross's number. If I'm guessing,
That doesn't build hype.
Ross played in Miami. I mean, Bron played in Miami. I'm pretty sure him and Ross have hung out, exchanged numbers. Why you gotta tweet that?
well, for the listeners, what
Like,
did he
text
tweet?
that. Text him. Just text him like,
No.
"Yo, what's up? The album coming?" Like,
No, I
all
need
of that.
attention.
It's all of that. It's like, fam, like.
That's not exciting.
I need attention. I'm doing
I'm
it.
not excited by that anyway.
Fuck is he talking
that
about?
tweet wasn't exciting. To me, I'm looking at that shit like, come on, man.
Well, what excites you?
Life excites me. That shit don't excite me.
Can I get a more specific answer than just life?
Life excites
So
me.
I can't
Living
get a more
excites
specific.
me.
All right, forget it.
Experience
Is there anybody that you would be
St-
excited
Styles
if
asks
LeBron
me
All right.
all the time.
No, LeBron don't need to be tweeting nobody about no fucking music. LeBron need to be focusing on winning some games.
So he should shut down his whole A&R series on Instagram.
Come on, man.
Nigga
Cut
gonna,
it out.
nigga gonna tell somebody what he should focus on.
He should.
Well, he's a Laker. He's a
These
Laker,
Laker
so-
fans are nuts, man.
He should. The team is struggling. I'm saying something wrong?
No,
I will say,
You're
as
doing
an
some
artist,
suicides or something.
I would feel really shitty, artist of a certain tier, that if my album came out, that Braun couldn't find at least one record to pretend to know the lyrics and put his phone in his face and put the flame emojis.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of that shit look crazy.
I'd really feel like shit
It's
if
like
it was my week and Braun wasn't
But
somewhere.
it looks whack now though.
You a hater.
Like it looks whack. It's not even like cool anymore. Like it was cool when it didn't become like the
When it
thing.
wasn't for everybody.
Yeah, like when it didn't become the thing. Like now it's like you don't even know the words.
You just don't appreciate historianism.
That's
I don't
true
care
too,
about that.
Parks.
That we all know he's not a historian.
My only thing with it is, I agree with Maul. Like he's doing it for a lot of people now, and that's fine. His prerogative. He's too big of a megastar for us to never really see the effects of him doing any of this shit. Like who has sold more records because of it?
This is what I'm
well, I
saying.
mean, it's always with the project that everyone is listening to at the time.
That's my only.
It's not Braun's sleeper picks.
Nah, sometimes
Nah,
Besides
sometimes
Joe. I think Joe was the only
he
one.
was playing a little rage. It wasn't that popping in the streets,
right.
But then
I
again,
was
his
grateful.
A&R shit wasn't really popping yet at that time either. They weren't calling him the Braun A&R.
I'm not calling him
A&R.
LeBron A&R now.
That's what they call him.
the album
Who
is
is
done
they?
when he's
The people that do
it's done. It's
that do
out.
No Nut November.
People just call anything A&R nowadays.
Oh my god, man! Just
And
win,
Rory,
A&Rs.
Rory, don't
just
come in
win
here.
some games, man.
Don't come in here talking about No Nut November no more.
Listen, bro. I'm just trying to
Honestly,
tell you
I don't wanna
what's
hear none of
happening
it.
in the streets.
That's not happening in the streets.
You just don't have your ear to the streets. Just trying to help you out.
No Nut November.
If you put your ear to the streets and hear the nuts.
No,
I wanted to
the
talk
no-nutting.
about Zion Williamson, but not after this no nut shit.
We know that's your new MCM. How's
You
your
got a
old
crush
one
on
feel?
Zion now?
Word.
You got a crush on Zion now after one game? Oh, you a slut.
Open his legs mad quick.
You'll crush on anybody. Like
You think so?
after one game?
It's not one game.
What you mean?
I seen the preseason.
Oh my god.
The preseason. I saw the
I
blue
saw
versus
him in
white
high
game.
school,
Oh my god.
What
and
high
I'm
school- what high school was
and
he?
I'm thinking about how his skill set translates to the next level.
I hate when niggas say
I know.
next level.
Yeah, all of it is
next level is
trash.
nasty.
All that shit is trash.
translates.
But yo, man, I want that kid. I want that kid on my team, man. I don't care what you say, and you want him on your team too. Yes, you do.
I don't know yet.
You nigga, you want him on your team. Yes, you do.
I like RJ Barrett. I like him.
Me too.
Yeah.
But if I'm judging that one game, 33 points on 33 shots, great. That Zion kid, 11 to 13, 7 boards.
But the only thing about
jump out the gym,
Yeah, but-
ridiculous bounce pass.
Yeah, but see all of that. the
Looks
only
like
thing-
some
the
type
only-
of freak child.
But the only thing about that is
You
it's a lot
nasty.
of physical abilities, and he's playing against.
I want 10 years of that.
Yeah, but my thing is in NBA, it's a lot of men with that same size. So it's like while he's playing now in the college level, it's a lot of
All day I've heard
undersized
the
dudes.
ESPN people saying that if he were in the league right now today, he would officially be the second heaviest player in the league behind Boban from the Clippers.
Yeah, but I could say that.
Well, I don't care nothing
say a lot
about
of
the
things-
physicality you telling me
I could say a
about.
lot of things about that players that analysts have said about players that didn't translate to the next level. Like
Okay, Maul, let's save us some time. You don't think his skill set is not translating to the next level? You don't
it's
think
not that his skills. I don't think it's going to translate. What I'm saying is he's going to be playing with men that are strong and quick too at the next level. Right now, he's playing like physically. He's just above the competition right now in the NCAA. He's
Kentucky,
just above them.
you know Kentucky has a top 2 recruiting class as well?
No, I know they have a talented team as well. But what I'm just saying
Like
is the physicality.
Duke was the underdog in that game.
Right, I understand. But it's the
Like, they weren't
physicality.
supposed to go out there and
it's-
do that.
It's his physical abilities. What I'm saying is at the next level, now when he's playing against grown men, trying to get all that physical shit off,
I want
it's
it.
not gonna,
I want it on my team. I do.
I mean,
I do. I hear what you're saying.
You want everybody on the Knicks.
That's not true.
Every year, it's
No,
it's
that's come
somebody.
on, don't do that. I
Last
don't-
year it was somebody. who
Saquon
could bring him
Barkley.
up. Yeah,
On the Knicks.
On the Knicks.
Yes.
He might do all right.
Like, every year it's somebody. Every year.
No, in
They can use
sports,
it.
I don't have all those man crutches or niggas that I be searching the names. The only names I've searched this year are Saquon Barkley and Zion Williamson, and that's it.
No, what about your man from the Chiefs?
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
I never
Come on,
searched
Patrick
his. I
Mahomes.
never searched his name though.
Nah, you admitted to it.
Yeah, you definitely like told me where he was from and his
Yeah.
sign and all that.
No, I was just glued to
Even his
watching him
moon sign.
perform. Pause.
So how do you
Don't
think you're gonna balance
I heard
your
it.
time between him and Zion?
Nah, I think I'm gonna spend a little more time with Zion now.
Wow. Yo, you one of those types. I hate that shit.
I
New
just want
shit come around. Poor Zion, because the same thing's gonna happen to Zion too. You're just gonna move on to the next one. He's not even gonna see the pattern.
Maul, you're not in our little private fantasy football league, but do you want to ask Rory and Rory and Parks what their records are in comparison to mine?
Before you do that, Mo, would you like to ask in our matchup, Joe and I, who won?
I want to know both.
I don't know my record offhand, but I know I did beat Joe last
I'm
week.
2-7. I'm doing poorly.
All right. I don't know who I play every week because my team is loaded and normally better than my opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 8-1, and the one came on Sin's birthday weekend.
Oh,
I
here we
didn't
go.
set the lineup.
Here we go. Wow, look at that excuse.
Sin's birthday.
So
That's insane.
I'm 8-1, heading to 9-1 this weekend. I just want to say that the entire room
Blamed it on Sin's
laughed
birthday.
me.
Oh, this is y'all.
We did not laugh you out.
This is
Yeah.
not the
Yes,
other
they
Who laughed
did.
you out the
No one
room?
laughed you
look,
out.
This is not the
Everyone
kinds
always
of,
wants to say they got laughed out the room. No one laughed you
We
out the
laughed
room.
Bills out the room. That was
The
the only
things-
person
Yes,
that got
true.
The
laughed
things they never remember, I never forget. I never forget them. Laughed me out of the room,
After the
Rory.
draft?
Yeah.
In his own house.
Yeah, same way I
He
laughed
had to
at
leave
Ja.
the room because we were laughing
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All
at.
right.
Laughed him out his own room.
Right.
I'm done with y'all. Let me get back to my list. Too much shit to talk about here. Let's see. Zion Williamson, I love. Great. Putting shit in your girl's name.
Swag.
I also love.
Yeah, that's great.
That's dangerous.
I've never put
And
anything in
that's
my
it.
girl's
See,
name.
that's it. That is exactly why I wrote the topic down, because I think some of the young men out there might not know that it's dangerous as well. Now, Maul's never had a girlfriend, so
You don't need. First of all,
Why
you
do
don't
you
need
not
a girlfriend to throw a girl's name on
well,
something.
Maul's
That's
never
true.
had like a car. Have you put anything in the girl's name?
I would never put my car. in
Yo,
a
this
girl's
nigga would never do anything. All right.
Why would I put my car in a girl's name?
God,
I don't
man,
trust no girl that
Jesus,
much to put
man.
my car in her name.
Yo, what happened to you in your childhood?
Nothing, nigga. You asking me stupid shit. Why would I put my car in a girl's name? That's not my wife.
Because your credit was trash.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Then you gotta get your credit up, nigga. I'm not doing that.
Wait.
As soon as she decides she ain't fucking with you, no more car. You got me fucked
She got to
up,
find the
nigga.
car.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
She'll find it.
Yeah, like I'm
And
not
she
doing
got the whole
that.
repo team on her side.
Yeah, hell no. I'm not doing no shit like
They
that.
canvass everything except for garages, man. But them garages get expensive when they know the repo man looking for your car.
Yeah, nah, that's too much stress. I don't need that. Nah.
Well, I'm glad you've got all of this knowledge that other regular people had to go bump their head to learn.
Live and learn.
What else is next? I want to shout out to Juana's World on Twitter, who started the very interesting conversation of white girls wearing makeup to appear like multicultural women.
What?
Soul in that foundation.
Not sure why that was so shocking.
So
to,
all the women
to
that try to
Juana's
look
World.
like the Kardashians.
Yeah, but and there's a lot more of them than I was aware of. Thank you, Juana's World, for bringing them to my attention. But
Nah, there's a specific look, and they all look the same.
Like the box braid.
I don't.
It's
I
a
don't.
specific number on the foundation.
But I don't know why that. Yeah, Rihanna's album.
Yeah.
I
haven't gotten it.
don't. I don't know why that's such a revelation to women. Like people have seen women cake off by.
Appropriating.
Yeah.
Is that even appropriation? That
Well,
may
I
be
mean,
deeper than
I don't think she was surprised. I think she was just bringing light to it. Like, I don't think it was a surprise. I think she knows. She was just pointing it out. Like, yeah, women are getting.
Well,
It's just
man,
like when a white
yeah.
girl puts cornrows in her hair. Shit like that.
They call it some other shit and it turns
Yeah.
into a trend.
Yeah.
Black people don't think white people should be able to wear cornrows.
Not that they
I
shouldn't
don't think
be
that
able.
some black chicks be bugging. Like, let the white girls wear.
Yeah, I mean
cornrows,
anybody
man.
could wear any hairstyle.
No, but it's
I don't
weird
care about that.
when white girls do it and then they call it something else. And then
Oh, they try to
it-
give it another name or something like that. Yeah, that's when it's a little different. But I don't think.
Well, no, I think it becomes offensive when all of a sudden it becomes high fashion.
Okay, yeah.
That's where I see the offense from.
Well, then
from
you
black
have-
women. I'm like, oh, I get that part. Like, of course. Now it went from you were
just-
saying negative things, and now it's high fashion because a white
Right.
girl wears
You've
it.
just transitioned us into a brand new argument that this room is not tooled enough to have, which is who creates high fashion.
Who creates high fashion?
You.
Yeah.
You.
Par.
I just followed your fashion page
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Follow
so.
Joe Budden Fits on Instagram.
No, don't. they campaign enough in my regular Instagram posts. And it's like, come on, man.
Damn, they can't get the look?
You mad thirsty for the follows, but I don't delete it. I let it rock because it's still promoting me somehow.
And
But
it's
now,
really funny.
now I'm at the point where I respond to the page. Like, I'm talking back. Like, they posted one of Maul's vests. Like, I let them know that was a Maul vest.
That wasn't a mall vest, bro. Stop.
The mall
Stop.
specialty.
Stop
Me-
saying mall's vest.
My
bro.
current stylist and I today are currently working on a dope way to bring the vest back.
I'm excited.
Okay.
And I'll be
don't
honest
bring
with
the
y'all,
vest back.
boy, am I scared to death to watch Love and Hip Hop with Sin.
Well,
I-
you'll have your
I'm
friends there
afraid.
watching with you.
I don't know if that's
Uninvited.
true. That's how afraid I am. I don't even know if that's true.
Should be interesting.
I've been in that. Pardon me. I've been in that room before, where it's you and all your friends watching some shit,
That's the thing. I
and then
make
your
jokes.
girl say something on TV that like you ain't really vibing with. It's an uncomfortable room.
Yeah.
I make jokes, but I really don't want to watch y'all watch each other fight on TV.
I really don't want to fight
That
with
sounds like
Sin.
a room I don't want to be
swear,
in.
I do not want to fight with my girl over the TV.
Not over the TV, over what's happening on the TV.
There's no way to do it and not feel like a mutt,
Yeah.
right? Like, walk me through it. Like, be friends with me.
Well, the good part is you're expecting it. So it's like you can kind of
The good part is it's a different Joe today. So the way I receive it, the way I interpret it, hopefully will be different.
Well, a lot of these conversations you've had after the cameras got turned off, like those conversations you had on camera.
Well, no,
so
Rory,
it's not like an open wound
No.
10 weeks later when it happens.
No.
No, okay.
Not so much.
I guess that's kind of what I'm saying to you, Rory, is like
You're gonna find out some things.
I'm seeing Sin like oblige to like the Love and Hip Hop rules of like not speaking to the nigga you sleep with about shit. So like
Happen-
keeping that whole element of surprise thing that I don't really vibe with. So like
There's
she's
no
playing
game plan in the
ball.
car.
Like she's down. She's down with whatever that I'm like, you know what I mean?
she's bought into her role.
Yeah, like today I ain't supposed to talk about this, so I ain't gonna talk about it. But I mean, it premieres soon.
You will all see.
Yeah, no, I'll see. Fuck what you all
This
gonna see.
nigga, he gonna make
Well,
me
it's for our
watch a bum
entertainment.
ass Love and Hip Hop. I don't want to watch it.
Please don't
But
watch
you-
it.
no, you gonna
Please,
make me,
no,
'cause we have to
no.
watch it.
No, you
'Cause
don't.
Yeah,
I
we do.
promise you, you
I have
don't.
to
No, we
record
do.
certain clips on my phone.
I'm the only nigga on the show that is encouraging people to not watch it. Don't watch the show.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
Same shit y'all been doing.
Do it.
Eye screwing. Yeah. Have a blast.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we come across it, just happens to be on the TV
I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
If I just happen to be in the house at
on Monday at 10
8
p.m.
If I just happen to be in the crib, on a Monday.
Please don't watch it.
We're just trying to support your endeavors, man.
Listen, man, it's not an endeavor of mine. Fuck you, Rory. Listen, let's interrupt all of the brief shit talking that Rory Maul and Parks are doing with a phenomenal word from none other than Larsa Pippen. Now,
That sounded like one
No,
word.
no.
But go ahead.
Larsa Pippen and Scottie Pippen are getting a divorce. If I had the aw sound in my soundboard, now is when it would be applicable.
So what's gonna be her name?
No, I don't think all needs to go with divorce.
Now, well, these two,
No, it doesn't.
Something's
We saw
wrong.
this-
So divorce
Just-
sounds like a
coming.
good thing.
just when I started to believe in love. And this is while Ariana Grande is running around on a men ain't shit mission. But she's right, because her man was Pete, and he ain't shit. I don't think that we should wear that, like,
Yeah,
because
as a
he's
whole.
trash.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she hates men right
Yeah,
now.
no.
I want to save her, kind of, but I got somebody. That sucks, right? You ain't never want to save somebody when you have somebody?
Just read the.
You trying to get me in trouble.
No, I'm telling you.
Nah, but
No,
when
go
you
on,
highlight
go on
my
to the-
mistake,
read the Larsa
but when you
Pippen-
highlight my
I
mistake,
didn't highlight anything. I said read the.
that's highlighting my
Read the,
mistake.
read,
but
the, read the quote.
it's fine. Larsa Pippen, who is getting a divorce from Scottie Pippen because she can't stop fucking Future. That's my assumption.
So let's just call her Larsa. We can't say Pippen anymore.
Yeah, word.
Larsa
Larsa.
Future. Larsa Future.
Larsa,
Hendrix.
fuck that nigga Pippen.
Yeah, right. Larsa free bands.
You know, Rory.
Free bands Larsa.
Mask off Larsa. Hey, oh, wait a minute. Hold up now. That's a perfect time to play my mask off shit.
Mask off Larsa.
Now, people are cyberbullying Larsa Pippen because she fucked Future, which is not right.
That's right.
I mean,
Which also reminds me of a tweet that somebody
seem to like
tweeted.
'em.
Somebody tweeted a tweet to remind us of when the internet was trying to say that Ciara was a dude and she was Carl.
I do remember that.
Carl?
That was before the internet. Or that was
Yeah.
like before the internet was really popping. Was when they were calling
came up with
Ciara a
Carl?
dude.
I'm not dating no nigga named Carl.
They did the same thing to Olivia
What was her name?
Oliver. Game called her Oliver.
That's terrible.
Shout out to Olivia.
I like
and
Olivia.
Ciara.
I'm just
Rehashing.
Larsa,
what they said.
Larsa Pippen is not with the cyberbullying, and she made an Insta snap or she made something. I don't know where it's from, but she says, and I quote, "People are so insensitive to my life." Stop right there.
Us.
That means you a hoe.
Scotty gonna whoop
following
your
you.
ass. Or Future.
It's just funny because
Whoever
if I
loves
would have
you.
said
Yeah,
that,
Scotty, Joe Rogan.
if I would have said that, Joe would have been like, "Ma, what are you talking about?" But you could say that because
When a chick says that a nigga is insensitive to her life, you're not a hoe. You're not a
no,
hoe,
I agree. I'm with you on that.
If you don't agree, hear me out. She continues, "I'm a lover and will never say anything negative about him." I like that. "My soul isn't built for negativity." Yes, it is. I'll take a beating publicly. People saying I cheated when, believe me, it wasn't like that at all. He was nowhere around. I cried oceans after him. I just want to stop this to say all of this means you were a hoe. All of this is hoe language. It's like dog whistling to other hoes to explain why you were hoeing. I cried oceans after him. I would do anything for him. People saying I'm a gold digger is insane. I don't care about money. I've had it my whole life. You are a hoe.
Your whole life. My bad. Go ahead.
I spent my birthday, New Year's Eve, times when I needed him, alone.
I mean, do you really need somebody
You're a
those
hoe.
days?
He was hoeing.
Like, why those days though?
Yeah, why you need to be with a nigga on your birthday?
That's what. Yeah.
It's your birthday. It's not mine.
Like maybe if somebody passed or you were sick.
A funeral.
But like, yeah.
a wake.
don't need-
I'm following you,
New
Rory.
Year's Eve, I need you.
She says, at some point I decided I have to live my truth. And here I am.
Okay.
Your
I
truth
really
is
wasn't
definite.
trying to find
Now.
some way to argue with you, but
your
hoes
truth.
always love to live their truth.
And start new chapters. Does she start a new chapter
always
at some
new
point?
chapters.
I'm sure that was in the next sentence now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think about Larsa Pippen's PSA? And do you
TMI.
think that Scotty is sad?
I don't think Scotty's sad. I think
Allow
Scotty.
me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho.
My name is Scotty. That song wouldn't have worked like that.
No, it wouldn't have.
Doesn't flow right.
My name is
Yeah,
Scotty.
Scotty ain't. I think this is long overdue. Honestly, like this is.
Yeah, didn't they
this
get
isn't
caught
shocking.
like 2 years ago or some wild shit?
Yeah, like
And then
this
like
isn't-
kept getting caught?
Yeah, this isn't shocking. This is like, okay, you finally figured out it's not gonna work, Scotty. Okay,
It was time.
Those flutes have a new
you
meaning.
finally figured it out, huh? Welcome.
Future's ill nigga, man.
Future's a hurt nigga.
Listen, all I know is that Bow Wow and Future family reunion is going to be the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my
And
life.
Scotty. Scotty might be there now.
Future is sick, yo. Future has a type, and it's your bitch.
What's up with Future, right?
Like, damn, Future.
Yeah, Bow Wow might have to.
We can't hold on to
yeah.
none of our chicks.
What's going on between Bow Wow and Future? Something, right?
It's got to be.
It has to be.
Even if there wasn't, now there is.
It's a little
Sticky.
it's a little
Zesty.
funny. Yeah. You can't
Spicy.
you can't have a baby with both of my exes. And one of them being my baby mother. Like that's crazy.
I think even if you date both of my exes, that's already grounds for what's going on here.
I mean, we at least like need to go find some chicks together because
Something.
obviously we have like the same taste. Maybe we could narrow this down.
And I mean, rappers and entertainers and athletes, they all date the same women.
Which is weird.
That's weird to me as fuck. But having a kid with both of my exes, like
What's up?
Yeah, like that's like
What
yo,
did I do?
fam.
What
like,
happened?
Fam.
Yeah, fuck what y'all talking about.
We don't use that one enough.
I see how heroin was rampant in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
That fucking music.
Yo,
good music came out.
Any like Isaac Hayes record, I'm like, yeah.
Sounds
I
like
can
some-
feel the dope in my veins when I listen to this
I
shit.
could smell it cooking on a spoon.
Pick a decade that you would have liked to be in your 20s in. Any decade.
60s and
60s
90s.
or 70s.
In my 20s?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Parks. I might say 90s too.
Yeah, 90s would have been lit.
Maybe like right after Vietnam and right after Illmatic.
Definitely want to skip Vietnam if possible.
Oh no, it's like after Vietnam, so I wouldn't really have like a draft card.
Yeah, or before where you're still young enough or old enough by the time the draft comes around.
This question probably really doesn't count to white people.
That's true.
No, not at all. That's why Parks and I are answering.
Yeah, forget you guys. Yeah, Maul's confused still.
That's why
It takes a lot of thought for black people.
I can see that confusion. That's why
Thank
Parks
you.
and I
Yeah.
tried to keep talking.
Y'all
so
niggas
it
just,
wouldn't get quiet.
Oh, the 60s, maybe the 50s. I was, well, the 70s. All right, y'all, relax.
I didn't want it to be quiet. So
But
we started
relax
talking.
though. Stop answering
It
now.
was always a great time to be white.
Maul, hold up though. Y'all stop answering now. All right, we got your point.
Yeah, so go ahead.
You
All right,
guys were
Maul,
saying-
come on, take it away. Where's away?
Probably
late 80s. I know.
either the 80s or the 70s.
Maul wanted to be with Alpo and them
That's
so
exactly
bad.
what I was saying.
Oh my
late
god.
80s. I know where you
I'm not
wanted to
gonna
be.
lie.
I know you
Yeah,
did.
I know.
I could tell.
Skill set would have
You
transitioned.
still out here in 2018 trying to live
Yeah.
by Alpo rules.
Nah.
That's why I'm thinking you weird.
I know. I just wanted to be around to. I mean, I was around, but I was young, so I wasn't around. I was alive, but I wanted to be.
you wanted to be around toxic masculinity.
on that scene.
You wanted to
though.
get a cut.
And I just wanted to be in that scene. Like,
Okay.
that was some legendary shit, man.
You didn't.
No, I didn't.
It still exists.
I don't think it's around me right now. Toxic masculinity.
Just in general.
I'm around more toxic feminism than anything else.
Big facts.
Yeah, big, huge. Pause. Why niggas can't say huge?
Sounds.
Trump says
That's
it too
not
much.
fair.
He does, which is gross.
What did y'all think of Trump? Trump.
Nothing.
Cursing out the journalist?
I watched that journalist chick try to snatch that mic from Homeboy at least 90 million times.
He wasn't giving it up.
Trump runs a really wild White House, because the news referred to that young lady as an intern.
She was an intern.
I said, wait, all right, hold
Then I
up.
started-
That's why
then I
homie
started
wasn't like
thinking of all
homie
the
wasn't
wild-
giving up the mic to the intern. Like,
Wait.
I got a real job.
Yo,
Come
you-
on here. Like,
nah, he was like, excuse me, miss.
yeah, like get the fuck out of here. The intern can't snatch the mic from
Oh,
me.
poor Jim
I
Acosta.
really work at CNN. Like, are you kidding me?
And she tried to use her like real strength.
Yeah, watch
Her
out.
intern strength.
I'm about to get all this off. The president gonna get this question.
Trump is running a wild spot.
He just like paced away from the mic for a minute.
That's why I don't know why they
No,
put the intern on that.
Yo,
job.
but Trump is such a dick. Like he when the next dude got the mic and he asked questions, he's like, yeah, and he's a good friend of mine. He's a good stand-up guy. He's like, yeah, and I don't like you either. I was like, yo, you just not gonna like nobody that's fucking with homeboy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, Trump is a fucking dickhead.
that sounds about right.
Yo, he's a dickhead, man.
He's a dick.
He's a super. He's the epitome of a New York dickhead.
Yeah.
Like he's a New York dickhead to the core.
But the bad kind.
Yeah.
Most New York dickheads, you're like, yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah,
that
but he's
asshole
just like
behavior.
a different type of New York. He's a wealthy New York.
I was gonna
dickhead.
say
Yeah.
that's a real pompous New Yorker.
Yeah.
Like not one that really be out. Just
That's true.
you've had money.
He doesn't take the train.
And he's
Yeah,
the
like,
leader
I
of
He
the
said,
country.
yeah, he's a good guy, stand-up guy. 10 years I know. He said, yeah, I don't like you either. I'm like, yo,
Before even hearing a word, I don't even fuck with you
He
either.
said, you know,
how you
Mr.
just scratch homie off like, oh, that's your man. I don't fuck with you too.
Mr. Acostas, I spent many hours in the field
He's like,
doing
yeah, but
work.
I don't like
yo,
you.
you shady too, my nigga.
Yeah, I'll shoot your mans too.
I'm like, yo, this can't be the president. This is not real.
Nah, this is real.
That shit
You
is
made it to
crazy.
see it here. Thank God my grandma didn't.
Oh, this is crazy.
Rest in
man.
peace. My grandma would be having a heart attack on the 5th floor.
Yo, this shit
If
is
Trump-
crazy.
Yes.
Trump,
Jesus
yo, is the
Christ.
president.
It's crazy that DIY fucking reality TV gig culture has translated into politics.
You know, it makes perfect sense to me.
It's like Ubers and fucking Love and Hip Hop and
A
Trump.
reality star being the president makes
Instagram
perfect
fucking
sense
stars.
to me in,
In this
2018.
country.
Instagram
Yeah, for sure.
chicks are signing rappers.
I don't
Trump's the
find it
president. What the
shocking
fuck is
at
going
all.
on?
Shit is just all out of control, man.
America was asleep. That's even a wild sentence. And a country was asleep.
Everyone.
Whole country was like, nah, we cool. Oh, damn, niggas was sad.
I ain't gonna lie. When I remember watching CNN that night and seeing like the votes coming in. I'm like, yo, after like 30 minutes, I'm like, wait, hold up. These numbers are way too close.
I forgot
I thought this was gonna be like a blowout. Like,
We might have been in Texas or something while I was watching that shit. Like, fuck.
Bad place to be for that one.
Yeah. Maybe it was Florida. I forgot.
All right, come
Either
on.
or.
Let's talk about some more shit that's going on. What else is going on? Kiki Wyatt is remarrying.
oh my god.
God
Who?
bless that man.
A nigga with a knife. a nigga who can protect himself.
Listen, I don't ever want to hear a girl say, "Yo, I can't get a man."
Yeah, if Kiki Wyatt could get another husband, like
I don't ever wanna hear it
There's
ever
hope
again.
for every woman in the world.
I would be scared to death to
But
marry
yeah,
Kiki
like
Wyatt.
we need to get him on the phone. Like,
Kiki
maybe
Wyatt.
he needs help, man. He just doesn't know how to ask for it.
How do we find him?
The internet's. We just gotta put it out there. Somebody will find him.
He's on IG, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Girls never want to talk about all the girls that fuck niggas up.
What you mean?
Kiki Wyatt, Lorena Bobbitt.
You think like a dude made her that way?
Lorena
No,
Bobbitt.
they don't want to take responsibility for the
Lorena
women
Bobbitt
that
cut a
abuse men.
nigga's dick off. Mm-hmm. I think a dude did something there.
I would hope so.
I would really hope so. If she did that off spec,
If she did that off on the strength,
on GP, that's nuts.
No, but what I'm saying is sometimes women are already just a little nuts. Like they're a little crazy. I don't just say that came from a man. That could have came from something,
Bad day at work.
anything. You don't know what triggers people is what I'm saying. I don't always just say, oh, a man hurt her. I don't
well,
do
that's
that.
not really what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, would you sleep with her again,
Kiki Wyatt?
or Lorena Bobbitt,
Well,
No.
if she cut my dick off, I don't know if I can sleep
get
with
the
her
option.
again.
Yeah, that
or
takes that option
homegirl?
off the
What's
table.
what's homegirl that slashed Nancy Kerrigan ass up?
Oh, why am I blanking?
I wouldn't even.
Christy Hardy?
no,
Christina Harding.
Christina
no.
Harding.
I wouldn't fuck with her.
Nancy?
Nancy.
you just-
no,
Nancy Kerrigan. And
Nancy
Christina-
Kerrigan is the one that
Christina
You
got
just
his
gonna
bust
go
up.
to work and fuck a bitch up?
What's her name, Savon? No, the
The
girl
other
that did it.
the other name, Savon the Don.
The girl that did it.
Not the name we got correct.
I think it's Christina Harding.
This nigga 21. He don't know
Tanya
shit.
Harding. Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding.
Yes.
Tanya is the type of name that you know.
Tanya is definitely
Savon
beating
is
her
over
opponent's
there.
knees
Wait,
in.
Savon is over there not recording a podcast and Google on his phone. And he's like, nigga, nigga,
Her name was Erica. He just giving us anything.
I know. He gonna go back to the homeless shelter.
He like, yo, Erica. This nigga's crazy.
Erica.
Yeah, Tanya's a.
Before my time, he says.
No, it wasn't.
No, yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, a lot long before his
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that was early
Savon
90s.
and Don wasn't outside in the early 90s.
Yeah, that was early.
It was
90s.
way mad Don's out there.
That's true.
He couldn't have been the Don.
That's true.
Being the Don, getting his ass in some trouble.
Your girl always hate when you get done.
Once you reach Don status, your girl
why
starts
nigga-
hating.
Yeah, nigga can't even be the Don without his girl hating. That's crazy. Look at him tight face over there. All right, young.
Can't even search Tanya Harding's name. He's so rattled.
Yeah, for real. Stop being rattled. Savon the Don. Young Thug is in jail over a failed drug test. which made me take a trip down memory lane to some of my best moments during community service.
Okay.
Man, those were some dark times. Like,
You meet a lot of.
you want me to clean the whole highway?
Yo, I will say, you meet some of the best people you ever
the
know
whole
in
exit.
life
Fam,
off court appointed community service.
you have a
Boy,
whole
you meet some people.
you have a whole new perspective on littering.
You get mad.
You niggas just gonna throw shit out the car.
Just couldn't hold it in
Nigga
the front
throw a
seat
whole
to you at a rest
milkshake
stop.
at you. Yeah.
Fam, I was on community service cleaning the whole every back street in Newark. I was cleaning it up with my little pointy pole.
And your orange
pointy
vest
pole.
on.
Yeah, with an orange vest on. The drivers don't respect none of you niggas
Nah,
with the
nah.
orange vest.
Nah.
They just driving by judging you. Damn, what you did. I'm out there for hours picking shit up. It's clean. Now you just poking the grass.
Yeah. Clean up.
Got to get those hours.
So that's what I thought about when I don't even know how this came up, man. I'm so sad.
About Young Thug being locked up.
Oh my God. So Young Thug failed a drug test. Immediately I thought to myself,
Shit better not have been weed.
what makes Young
getting
who
re-locked
would
up
think
for
that
weed.
Young Thug is the guy to pass the drug test? Nothing about Young Thug says I'm passing the next drug test. And we're gonna get this popping. I'm off.
That's why I say that system is corrupt, man. Because they just
You know,
they
he was laughing.
That
you
shit
and,
puts you-
you, yo,
that shit
you and
puts
Rock
you-
Nation gotta chill with the system.
No, but it is
the system
like
is
probation
fucked up.
and shit like that. It's basically just putting somebody out there. Like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, how long you think people gonna be free walking around and not get in any
You know what
trouble?
you gotta do is go out and get a job. You know what? You can't get a job because you're a felon. Good
Yeah,
luck.
like this shit is crazy. Like that shit is
Well,
designed for people.
Then you can't get a job and can't smoke weed over.
Why are
it.
you felon?
shit.
All right, Joe.
What? I'm
to
asking
make
why
some
you
money,
felon.
bro.
Listen, they arrested me at my slaughterhouse show. I don't have sympathy.
Wait, and that's
for
when you
these
did community
things.
service?
Exactly.
No.
So you
'Cause that
know
would've been
you know
great.
the system is fucked up.
Of course the
Yeah.
system is fucked up. But I mean, I think we all know it by now. No?
That's all I was saying. You came with the Rock Nation joke.
Oh, no, I'm going to always try to get a joke in.
Okay.
All right, well, watch you fucking joke about.
All right. Wrong time to joke. All right.
No. Not at all.
How many weeks you going to come in here with the hammer?
Yo, what are you talking
That's
about?
all
Like,
I'm saying.
chilling, man.
You keep giving me this look like you'll shoot me.
No, not at all.
All right, good. Thank
Never
God.
that.
Thank God is good. God is good. All right, come on. What else is happening? What else is happening? Give it to me. Give it to me on a hot Saturday.
T-Pain stirred up the timeline.
Oh, this was that topic that all of us wanted to avoid, but you. So
You take it away.
get in your bag.
Get in your bag.
What did he stir up?
you, bro.
I missed it.
Get
I
in
was
your big
busy
bag.
today.
Get in your big duffel.
Yeah.
Duffel.
Yeah.
T-Pain said that people overhype Aaliyah because of her death.
No, Warrior.
No. Don't put me on the end of
I didn't
that.
say I was
No,
agreeing with it.
well-
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you what stirred the timeline up.
No,
See if you guys had any
Warrior.
thoughts.
I don't have.
This is brand new Rory.
Do I think that Aaliyah is overrated because of her death?
Just
Is
your
that
thoughts
what he
on what
said?
T-Pain had to say. Yeah.
No. She's
Well, I
not.
don't know if that was a direct quote because I tried to click the link to see if there
Oh,
was
then he
context.
didn't even do research.
No, they took the page down.
He probably said some real
No, they
nice
took.
things.
That's what I'm saying.
word.
I didn't want to
rearranged
misquote
the
him,
whole
but the
shit.
page
But you're
was
misquoting him.
took down. So I'm saying the headline.
T-Pain's team is strong.
Oh,
Man. You
no,
gotta
if
take
it's
that
just
shit
the
down.
headline, I
The
thought
tweet and the headline is from 1,465 days ago. I just want to throw that out there.
Great.
I don't want
So I
anybody to
tried
think
to
this
click
is a
T-Pain
recent thing.
tweeted that.
No.
Did we see the tweet?
Rory doesn't know. He didn't do research.
No. All right. If you would shut the fuck up.
Now he's mad at me.
Some outlet had tweeted that headline, and I tried to click the link to see what it was because I'm sure it was out of context, and the whole site was down.
How you sure if you didn't see it?
What are you
You
talking
said
about?
you sure it was out of context.
No,
I'm sure it was.
Shoot him some bail.
I'm giving T-Pain that benefit of the doubt.
But why if you didn't read it?
Oh no! Then if you didn't read
He
it,
could have
then
been
I'm not-
saying
I'm-
exactly that.
I'm not
Yo,
feeding
Leah's
into that
trash. I don't fuck with like you didn't read it is all I'm saying.
Okay, and I'm assuming and sure of my assumption that T-Pain did not just mean Aaliyah's overrated.
Wait, you said I'm sure of my. All right, I'm shutting up.
Nah, then listen. If you didn't see that,
He
if
said
you
I'm
didn't read
sure
it-
of my assumption.
But no,
I am.
listen. If you didn't read that, then I'm not even paying that shit no mind. If it was just a headline from
Yeah,
somewhere, like I'm not. Now, if you saw it on T-Pain's actual Twitter account,
No, T-Pain did not just tweet
The
that
blue
out.
check.
Oh, all right, then I don't.
It was an article
hearsay.
that they took that
Slander.
Oh, yeah, I'm not feeding into that stupid shit.
down. All right, well, clearly y'all just tried to hate and make me look nuts.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Look at his face. Look at Joe's face.
No. I don't.
No,
yo,
wait,
yo,
time
yo,
out.
He
No,
I'm
wait.
wants
not
us to
feeding into
roast
that
you.
shit.
He wants us to roast you.
Oh, roast Rory? Nah, I'm just not feeding into that shit.
No, Joe had an
Joe
agenda.
is quiet.
Joe had an agenda, and this is what Joe does. So I'm gonna let him rock.
Joe is quiet, not saying a word, and wanted no parts of this topic.
What was your agenda?
I don't know. Ask Rory.
You know what the agenda is.
Oh, all right.
What's your agenda? Rory said you
I'm
had
gonna
an
punch you in the
agenda.
face one day.
So I believe Rory right now. You
I
had
know
an
you.
agenda.
I don't have an agenda.
Okay.
I don't have anything to add to this topic.
Okay.
I just think it's funny. I'm laughing not at this topic, but every week I walk out in the ledge, and what we doing to Rory, y'all do to me, but I still walk out. Rory about faced.
No, I'm ready to have the conversation.
As soon as he said he didn't, that T-Pain,
Well,
he didn't
let's
see
have
that
it.
tweet,
But
then I'm cool.
walk out on the ledge, nigga.
I didn't want to talk about the T-Pain thing. You made it about the T-Pain thing because I didn't find the article. I wanted to ask y'all if you think that death changes people's legacy and how people are overhyped.
Oh, then
That's what I wanted to talk about. And
now,
when
if
I
that's
came
the
in
question,
here,
that's
what
different.
Joe's going to leave out because he had an agenda, I said, hey, I don't even want to talk about Aaliyah. I want to talk about that specific topic. Do people get overhyped
Yo,
when
Joe
they die?
Joe is watching
Some people I agree.
my Ja Rule matchup. Like, I'm not.
Some people I agree with you on that. Yes, absolutely, 100%.
And I think it goes the
But
opposite.
we say it all the time. Like, as soon as somebody dies, all of a sudden, yo, they was the best. Yo, they was. It's like, yo, come on, man. You
Because it
wasn't
doesn't
listening to
give
their
people
music.
time to
Top
fuck
five.
up.
Yeah.
I think DMX would be considered the greatest rapper of all time if he, God forbid, died after those first two albums.
It's possible.
He would be in that Pac, Biggie,
It's
like
very
those
possible.
cliche answers.
52.
DMX would be in
Very
that three.
possible. Very possible. Very possible. But I always say that, and I always say that the opposite side too. Like, if a lot of these artists didn't pass when they did, they would have fell off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of artists is like, yo, you can hit that point where you fall off.
If y'all keep having this conversation and just saying a lot of artists,
Yeah, we're pussy, Joe.
y'all gonna force me to ask, and I'm trying to get y'all to just
No, I'm
get
just
out
saying,
of it.
like, people
but
that
y'all
pass
just
away-
staying in it.
No, people
Yo,
that
the
pass-
niggas that died.
Yeah.
All right, well, ask a name.
No, I don't want to. I love you guys, and we're doing great. Like, I'm not gonna
What
do
you
that.
mean? I'll say names. Any artist that passed away could have hit a point where they fell off and they wasn't hot. That's a natural thing. Like, artists
It
fall
happens
off.
to everybody.
It's artists that's alive that was hot at one point, and now it's like niggas don't even ask about them.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it happens. Like,
for
Shit,
Hov.
and unfortunately, a lot of artists die from drugs, and the ones that didn't, we watch their whole careers fall the fuck apart. They don't get that whole triumphant "I died" thing.
right. I mean, we
They
just
don't get
watched
their
it.
peak.
We just watched it with Triple X when he passed. His music was streaming everywhere,
Yeah.
It's a fact.
and I think they even played some of his shit on the radio. And I never heard his records on the radio before that.
That's a fact.
Like, me personally, like I didn't hear any of his records ever spin on New York radio before his passing. And the day he passed, turn the radio on, Triple X. So I mean, you know, we know how that go though. That don't even need to be talked about any further. But now back to Joe's agenda. I want to know. I want to know what your agenda was before I came
Nah, it
in
didn't work.
today.
Just to not speak on the dead. Like, Adam chilling. Adam.
Nah, we can speak on the dead. It doesn't matter.
That's exactly what y'all
It's all
did.
good.
It's all good.
Yeah, you can speak on the dead. What's wrong with speaking on the dead?
Yeah, you can't speak about the dead.
Joe, the only nigga that speaks about him dying but doesn't want to
Yo,
speak about the dead.
I'm just like, no,
We're not
nigga,
saying negative
this
things about the
nigga's crazy.
dead.
I
We're
didn't
just
say
saying
nothing about nothing, but you ending it with it's all good. Like,
No, to talk about the dead, yeah, we're not speaking negative on anybody. You can speak about people that have passed. We do it all the time. That's not a sensitive. I don't know why you're so sensitive when it comes to that. We're not shitting on anybody that died.
Well, people will take it that way.
That you're shitting on somebody?
If we were to
Well,
call
then they're
someone out by
stupid.
name and say this person would not have been revered this way, people will take it as us hating.
Well, I mean, people gonna take shit you say whether a person is alive or dead as hate.
true.
That's not gonna. That doesn't change anything.
That's true.
I'm just saying we know what we're doing. We're not shitting on anybody.
Yeah.
But people gonna take it whether a person is selling out a concert right now. We say something, they gonna go, y'all hating. It's niggas we talk about their album don't come out. Niggas think we hating on them because we didn't speak on their album. Like, I don't give
That's
a fuck
true.
about that.
SoundCloud called.
Oh yeah. What they wanted.
They wanted to arm us with correct information about their new monetization program.
Interesting.
Love new information.
I told them, fuck out of here.
That was the response.
Guess you don't.
No, I mean, Ian said it nice, but I mean,
You didn't hit the click on them?
I don't need y'all to come up here and explain.
Oh, they wanted to come up?
Yeah,
They wanted to send one of the suits?
Send the suits.
They wanted to send the suits and sit on the
I'm
couch.
cool. I mean, I didn't think
Nah,
that.
it would be interesting just to have the suit come in here.
Absolutely.
And we just tell
They
them,
try
get
to
the
find the
fuck
one with
out
the
of here.
coolest jeans.
Yeah, like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Speaker of the house at SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Well, number one, I didn't know how respectful that would be to our partners at Spotify. That's one. And two, ain't nothing they gonna say it's gonna make me change my mind. Like, Y'all doing some shit.
They're trying to sell. They don't care about our minds. They care about the listeners' minds.
I know. But
Of course.
No. I'm going to protect the listeners' minds.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear that bullshit somewhere else. Let's see. What else? The Her album came out that we didn't talk about really not much at all. And not an album, EP album. We don't know what anything means anymore, so
Dope
just
project.
forget it.
It's a series of EPs. I'm waiting on that album though, even though I love both of these.
Well, this
Didn't
is
the last time she put out 2 EPs and then she put it together as an album?
She did do that.
She's not going to do that this time around?
I'm pretty sure she will.
She might.
Yeah, and add 3 songs.
Not
to
that I
it.
have a problem with that.
I think the difference
Shit works.
this time is the demand probably is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
For
sure.
for a project.
She's
even
ready
if,
for an
even
album.
if she did that, where she came right back and put out like part 2 with all the songs combined, I think her fan base would still expect the album sometime soon. Mm-hmm. Actually, if I was just going to guess, what are we in November? Mm-hmm. I don't think summer will pass without us hearing a full length debut from her.
Oh,
Not
no,
mad
for
at
sure.
that prediction.
For sure.
I think that's how high up she is on the priority list at RCA.
Sony has that already calculated. This has been hitting every single point on time. She is the priority. There will be an album.
Actually, they probably only trying to figure out how to catch one with her. Like
You
a
think
record.
so?
Yeah.
She might be an album artist.
She's definitely.
Well, I told y'all.
Because I think with SZA, I think they just caught one with The Weeknd. And I think they kind of hold those two fan bases pretty similar in consumption.
I totally disagree. I think whatever SZA caught, I think she knew it was going to be that one before she put it out. I don't think she was surprised. I don't think she was shocked. I think she worked really hard for a few years, and whatever she came out with, she was going to work with. There's a brand new artist, and SZA wasn't putting out EPs like that. We got that.
Yeah, she was.
No, she
She had
wasn't.
2, right?
It was very spaced out. Very spaced out with very different music, and it wasn't received like her album.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, I'm
okay.
not talking about their different journeys.
I
I'm
was
talking about their
running
fan
around.
bases of just putting out a project. The Weeknd caught. They didn't put The Weeknd out as a single. They put Control out, and The Weeknd caught. Like, I think they can do that with her.
The
Let's
Weeknd-
put the
the
shit out
Week-
and see which one catches.
The Weeknd caught when her album came out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so we're saying the same thing.
No, I'm saying the difference. I'm saying is this young lady, I feel, is probably, or her team, is probably looking to try to catch one before there's an album. SZA, she did all her fight. Her fight wasn't trying to catch one before the album came out. Her fight was trying to get the album out.
Right.
And that was that. It's a difference to me.
Okay, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to stick with the Mystique thing, and I think they're just going to put the album out with a date.
Man,
With
all
a bit
her.
of a rollout. They might put a record out there, but I don't think it will be to catch as a big single or a big radio single or a big playlist single. They're going to figure out what catches on the album.
All her needs to do is just get the right placement on Insecure with an Issa and Lawrence scene, and the fucking record to take off. They'll be down.
Have we ever seen like a real big hit come off that show? I know the music is highly regarded, but
a real big hit?
I mean, a lot of it.
I'm sure if we go back and
A lot of his records that are already out.
there's a lot.
That-
Yeah,
but
like
when
SoundCloud
once it's on
records,
once it's
Yeah.
on that show though,
yeah,
It definitely comes.
takes off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What does takeoff mean?
It,
He's
it's
a
hot.
member of
Like
the
everybody
Migos.
is fucking. Every woman is playing it in their Insta story video.
It's got
I
streams.
got to follow
outta
some of
here.
the women that you guys follow.
I gotta follow some of the women that you follow.
I don't follow many women. I follow Sen.
Okay.
And you follow her too. That's it.
Well, we're gonna go check your following.
We have to check anything.
We'll leave here. No, when I leave here, I'm just gonna check your following.
Just peruse.
Yeah,
Peruse.
parade
You are
parade through
fucking-
your following streets.
Peruser head
Yeah,
face
peruse.
ass nigga.
Take a fine comb through your followers.
Yeah,
For what? What's the point?
I just want to see what you're doing.
I'm not doing much.
Yo, stop watching my stories too. Every time I look up and Joe Budden views your story, yo, stop viewing my stories, my nigga.
Are you that guy?
Do you actually check the people that view?
I was
No, but
about
it
to.
shows
no,
up.
no, no, yes. Say
It
yes.
shows-
Say yes.
Can you listen to what I'm saying?
Say
it
yes
shows
first.
up
Oh,
after
you're
a
right.
certain
You're
amount
right.
of
No,
people.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
It says
Man,
Joe
say-
Budden so and so
say
and
yes.
30,000 others viewed your. I'm like, why is Joe looking at my?
Say yes like flowetry.
I just told you how I saw you was viewing my story, bro.
No. I think you're lying.
About what?
how
You think he
sing.
clicks the little thing and
100%.
scrolls all 30,000 people?
Yes.
I don't think that's that.
Yes, he does. What else is Maul doing?
This nigga's crazy.
Tell me what Maul's doing
This nigga's
that makes you
crazy.
think
So
he's
Maul
not
just
doing
looking
that.
at random ad names.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
exactly what Maul is home in front of his entertainment system doing.
That's not what Maul is
That, getting a new hoodie FedEx to him.
doing. That's not what Maul
I
is
can
doing.
tell you exactly what Maul's entire week is without talking to him.
No, you can't.
I can.
No, you cannot.
Well, I'd like to hear this.
Right now, I mean, off the dome.
Off the dome.
Off the dome piece.
Yeah, free,
dome,
freestyle.
With no thought,
Yeah,
with no
I
thought
can
involved to
Freestyle
it.
my week. Let me hear this. What you think I be doing?
Start at Monday.
Monday's the vibe. Yeah, you know what I mean? Monday is when you just clean the entertainment system.
Okay, that's Monday.
Make sure all the dust is off the
Yeah.
lights behind the
Think he's got a feather
TV.
duster?
What's
Yeah.
Maul doing
Yeah,
on
he
breakfast?
turned on his little
what's Maul's
iRobot.
Monday breakfast?
Oh, a little bean pie and eggs
Bean pie for breakfast.
with eggs.
With eggs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Something healthy and Muslim.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Around noon, he probably called his brothers up, let them know they his brothers. I'm just freestyling.
Yeah, all right.
I wanted to think about
All
it.
right, cool.
So on Monday night, we ain't gonna hit the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
gonna
Not
chill
Monday.
and look at our brand new clean entertainment system because
Okay.
we spent all day cleaning.
That's Monday.
Tuesday is the podcast.
Yeah.
So Maul is up at probably 6 a.m. putting the outfit on the bed.
Yeah.
Then he gonna
Ironing
go.
the jeans.
I was about to say iron for about 2 hours.
Yeah, and when he's done, he'll take the quick Uber for a flip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See a few custies. Like Tuesday is his whole work day.
Yeah.
Like podcast work, streets work.
Yeah. If I'm going outside,
I
gotta do everything.
Yeah,
in one day.
I gotta do all of my chores.
That's efficient. That's efficient.
Yeah. So he ain't even talk to his brothers that day because he don't want them to know how he moving out here.
Yeah.
True.
Wednesday, the pod.
You forgot about the clubhouse Tuesday
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That address that you keep going to that's not home for 3 years, you end the night there at the clubhouse with the fellas. You know what I mean? Probably in the books.
Yeah.
seeing accounting for things and whatever's going on. Wednesday, the podcast drops. So, you know, that's
Retweet bag.
yeah, that's when he's up at 6 a.m. on the retweet. I mean, I'm here, just up seeing how y'all feeling about my thoughts.
Get my impressions up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the nighttime, he's probably on St. Nick Lennox, one of those blocks in a Black Rob song. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I could paint you to probably be doing something similar to Monday night, right?
More vibes.
You
But
know
vibe-
the vibes.
Vibes, not, some company over with the vibes.
You think he changes the light color?
Oh, wait, yeah, that's when he might try to invite a young
harlot.
a young lad over.
A young harlot.
Yeah.
This nigga say harlot.
Yeah.
He said lad.
Yeah,
So
a
y'all better
lad-
define
a
Lad
lad
is a
is
guy.
crazy.
I'm never listening to what Joe.
all right, then not a Jezebel.
Jezebel.
A young Jezebel over on the weekend
Yeah.
to watch the clean entertainment
What color
system.
lights do you do in the girls' school?
Depending on who the Lakers is playing. He changed it to the Lakers
Oh,
opponents.
purple.
Nigga home watching the Bucks colors. Talking about Greek freak. Nigga,
I don't know. Purple
He's gonna
and
change his fucking
purple and
channel.
green. I'm kind of into purple and green.
That's
Yeah,
nasty,
That's
man.
a good
I'm not mad
color
at that.
combo.
That's
Yeah, I
nasty.
don't like Maul's weekend.
I don't either. According to you, that weekend is trash.
That was off the dome, though.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
I wanted to think about it.
I appreciate that.
Y'all remember Dreams?
Dreams.
Like
The older I get, the less.
Oh, you
I
mean like
remember.
your dream at night?
Yeah.
I remember it for the first 10 minutes that I'm up.
Like, are you one of them niggas that wake up and like try to tell somebody about the
no,
dream?
absolutely.
Do you guys have a dream?
You can do it
journal?
when you first wake up. You can't do it after.
You can't ever tell me about your dream unless I'm in your dream. I don't want to hear about your dream.
I can't even remember my dreams after
yeah,
a
me
while.
either. Yeah.
But I know I had a dream that night, and I'd be like, "What the fuck happened?"
Actually, I don't even want to hear if I'm in the dream. I don't want to hear that shit either.
It is supposed to mean something when you remember your dream and when you can't remember your dream. I don't remember what it's supposed to mean, but it is.
Y'all don't think we're dreaming now?
I remember my dream in the first 10 minutes.
That's
I wake
possible.
up.
Okay.
All right, where's my phone, man? Y'all don't think we're dreaming now.
Oh, update on that Nas record. Hip Hop called me and made sure that I knew that was one of the records that they were working on Nas's album together before he went and did the Kanye album.
So Swizz
So
snatched that one up.
That song was with that the previous album was supposed to sound like. There was a lot of that on that album.
Thanks, Kanye.
Thanks, Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, stopping the the
Well,
album
how
that
do
was
you
going to sound
stop-
like that.
How do you stop recording that to record that?
I don't know, bro.
Your
I
faith,
asked
your
hip-hop
faith in
the same
Kanye
shit,
West prior to the bullshit, to what you think is the bullshit.
but he said it was a lot of that on that album. So I think it's still coming. I think that album's still coming. I don't know.
You got like a
Yeah.
flash drive or something?
No, I wish I did.
I saw some song titles in the studio.
Yeah, I think it's still coming.
Yeah.
But
I
he,
saw some producers that were on the list.
but hip
were
hop definitely
intriguing.
said it was a lot of that.
So, is it safe to assume that the next Nas album?
I think will be that album. Yeah,
I think I have $9.99.
in the tuck waiting
That
for
might,
that.
that might even be a $14.99 one.
Yeah, I have that. I
got it too.
have that $19.99. Whatever you want to charge.
It's all
nigga.
echoes. Yeah.
If you're doing that, Judy
Yeah.
with the fatty,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah, if you're on Steinway and Dip Mars and all
I-
that
I'm
shit in
about to
your
say,
rhymes.
I'll pay double this price for those 10 tracks.
Yeah.
What's the most you think you would pay for a project?
Right
Like
now.
when Nipsey was, yeah, I'm saying it right now, but
No,
like
I would have
when
never
Nipsey
paid
was-
that Nipsey number now.
100?
And I fuck with Nipsey,
You
but
wouldn't.
I would never.
All right, but forget about Nipsey. You wouldn't pay $100 for like a nigga you fuck with, a collector's type project.
I would.
I would, but I'm,
Me too.
I'm
How
a
many
nerd.
songs am I
so-
getting?
If I could,
Does it
hopefully it's like
matter?
a vinyl and I'm getting a digital.
I'm
download
quality
with that
over the amount of
$100
records.
because I don't
Oh, if
want
it's something like that, like
Yeah.
vinyl.
I won't say most, but a lot of vinyl ships with like a little card with a digital download.
if
shit
it's
in
something
it.
like that and it's an artist I really fuck with and I
Right.
know it's a great project, absolutely. I'll
the
pay
cover better be
$100.
dope. Too.
Well, you're not going to know if it's a great project.
I mean, you would know
Yeah.
leading up to, like, people have heard it. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah. But if it's just like for a download on Apple or something, or
Absolutely
Spotify, no.
yeah, absolutely not. $100 for a download is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no. That's all I get. Like,
Absolutely not.
nah, I'm cool.
I need a nice big.
I
cover.
need something
I need a cover.
like, yeah, to look at. Like, yeah, you know, that's when I
Break
cop
up
that.
some weed on or something.
Yeah, I cop that.
On your Monday night.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? On the Monday flex, I need to be like, yeah, I cop that.
Oh, fuck
You know what I
him.
mean?
When you clean it.
Yeah, I need to be able to look at it like, yeah, that's, you know, I cop that album.
No, I'll throw some change. I bought West Side shit. I bought the Rock Marciano shit, which was like $30, which
Yeah.
was just a download. Just because I support people that
I
are
mean,
trying to
30
find
is
other
not
ways
bad. 30,
to make money.
I'm talking about
outside
$100.
streaming.
I'm talking about like up in that area, like 100.
Anything over 30, I'm gonna need a vinyl.
Yeah, I
Anything
might-
over 20, honestly, I'm gonna need the vinyl.
And I might need you to sign
Parks,
that
you
and
need
be
the
like,
vinyl,
yo, I
just
appreciate
regardless.
you. Got to
You
sign
just need
that.
the vinyl.
That's true, but if I'm paying like premium price, I want a vinyl, and hopefully
At
one with like a
least.
cool like clear vinyl.
Throw something
and some-
tangible in there. I'm not
Yeah.
downloading
A T-shirt at least. for
anything I
God's
can't
sake.
touch. I'm not paying
Something.
over
A hat.
$20 for.
I mean,
Something
wear
that
hats,
something that shows me that you appreciate me spending this money on this project.
Yeah,
That's all.
poster.
Something.
You niggas are hilarious, man.
Something. I mean, you got to give the fans something for that price.
I got to give you a poster.
Yeah,
Something.
What
posters only cost about $2.
Where y'all
posters?
hanging that though?
In one of Sin's little girly rooms.
Nah, niggas ain't putting posters on the walls no more.
What age did you stop?
I was probably
Shit.
16.
I just started framing my posters.
15?
Yeah,
That's 28. I tried to find an adult way to do it.
15 and 16, it was like, it was
still have an
straight,
Illmatic
straight
poster my whole
basketball
way.
and sports shit at
How
that
dope
point,
is the
uh,
though.
poster? If it's
Nah,
a super dope poster, I might put that in a frame.
I think the last one I had was it may have been when Allen Iverson had the fro on the cover of the Slam,
Oh, yeah, you don't get no pussy.
that pull out. I think it was that one. Oh, it might have been
First of
before
all,
that. It might have been something before that.
Slam used to come with all the posters.
Yeah.
They were great with the rip outs, but you had to decide which one because they came double sided.
Nigga was getting his posters out of Slam. I'm in my head thinking about the Right On mags I purchased. Right On sold every magazine just off a poster. I don't even think it was an article or anything. It was all just posters.
That used to be a thing, going to the store and like looking in the magazines.
Yeah,
Like when them shits came out.
taking
Well,
the
my-
pages out. And
Yeah,
hanging
that used to
shits
be
up.
that used to
What?
be a thing. Like
My nerd ass used to, whenever they would take the posters out the window at the actual record shop, I would pay like
let me get
$2-3 for them
For that
shits.
poster,
I mean,
yeah.
they'd have the fucked up ends, but you get a
get around
Sharpie
that.
if it was black. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was that nerd.
yeah. Nah, I feel you.
We don't have any more hip hop shit in print, huh?
No,
That's a good
it's some.
Like what?
The source is still in print or no?
I think so.
I don't even know where they sell magazines anymore.
I don't know
Newsstands.
if the source is in print. I don't know if Double XL is in print. I mean, what's impactful that's in print? We don't know.
I mean, it's impossible because
I
you're
still
gonna
be
read
reading.
about something a month later.
If it was good content, yeah.
I still be reading the Feds magazines and Don Diva shit like that. Like,
Are those still print?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are great.
Because there's a market for that. Because
Yeah.
in prison,
Yeah.
especially like Feds, like people want to read that.
There's a market for everything in prison if you could just get it.
Yeah,
There.
cassettes. They still sell cassettes. The only way you can
Yeah.
get music in
Well,
prison,
they,
right?
no, they have an
Cassettes.
MP3 thing in prison now.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's dope. How do you get them MP3s?
I think they have.
Oh, they
issue
have like a
them, yeah.
little
Yeah,
jukebox.
and they got the whole email system with core links now. Like, they be chilling on the computer.
That's why Tax in there tweeting that shit he tweeting.
I don't think
Y'all
any of my
been in
friends
here
are-
for 2 years and I'm still not you bitch ass niggas. I still wouldn't want to be where y'all at. I'm like, yo, they are having a blast in
I'm
jail.
mad at all my friends. I'm mad at all my friends I've been writing for all these years. They have email.
Wait, all right, hold up now.
Yeah, no, you get core links app.
Tax, if you in there playing motherfucking freeze tag, nigga, you better text me.
I'll link.
I love freeze tag.
I'm sitting here writing these letters by hand, and they got fucking emails.
I'll do a little
Yeah, it's
misdemeanor right
cool.
quick.
Corelinks.com. You're
up.
fine. Yeah, you don't need to do none of that shit.
What did you guys think about the story of that the rapper that was approached in Walmart and they tried to rob him and he shot and killed him? I think his name is Baby.
The baby. The baby.
Yeah, the Baby.
Oh, yeah.
And then he put out a clip saying, you know, niggas was trying to rob me while I was with my family. What I was supposed to do? He said my lawyers are telling me not to say anything, but fuck that shit. Like, what you want me to do?
They tried to rob him, and he shot the robber, or the robber
Yeah,
shot him.
He shot the robber and killed him.
Oh,
It was 2 robbers. One of them he shot and killed allegedly. And
Well, if we're going over just allegedly what happened, I don't think he's wrong.
he was licensed to carry.
Oh well,
He's protecting himself at that point, right? Like if somebody run up on you trying to rob you and you have a weapon on you, at that point, it's
How much you getting off somebody
yourself.
going into Walmart?
That is when you're supposed to use your weapon.
right.
yeah.
That's the point of the
If
carry
you can't
license.
use
I
a
would
weapon,
think.
yeah. If you can't use
Right.
it, then when should you? If you can't protect your family.
Right.
Right.
What were you saying, Roy?
It was a bad joke. How much you getting off somebody if they're going into Walmart? But
Well, he's a rapper, so he probably had jewelry. You know.
You know, you'd say that. Sin and I just had that conversation the other day of trying to figure out like a great spot to buy baby clothes because like Baby Gap is super expensive and babies grow out of shit in a week.
yeah.
So
Which hold on, did Lex wear my scammer fit that I got him?
Not
or-
yet. Can't fit it yet. It's
Okay,
coming.
all right, I'm
It's
cool. I'm cool.
coming this
I was
summer.
hoping, he didn't outgrow it.
This summer, that 49-month thing takes a little takes a little while,
Want him
man.
to grow into it, man. But yeah, we're talking about
Yeah, but that's what the baby said. He said he was in there trying to buy baby clothes.
okay.
And you gonna approach me while you see me with my baby, my wife, my kids. Like
Yeah, it's fine.
you're not a man. You're not tough. Like what I'm supposed to do, but blast your fucking head off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you
I
definitely.
mean,
gotta-
you're supposed to
have
do
all
that
rights
even
to
if your
protect
kids aren't
family.
there. If someone's trying to rob you and you can legally carry a gun, yes, you should blast their head off.
And then I was reading a story on 6ix9ine's manager turned himself in over the shooting that occurred in front of where Chelsea Diner used to be. Remember a story a little while ago about Tekashi was eating in a diner? This is what was reported. Tekashi was eating in a diner and some men tried to enter the diner and Tekashi's security stopped them from entering and then shots ring off a little bit later. So some more shit came out on that. That sounds like a really wild story.
This is away from his bodyguard getting shot in the stomach.
And this is
a
away
whole-
from the
This
shooting.
wasn't the one by Barclays.
The one in Times Square. Damn.
Damn.
That's why I be in the house,
You gotta
man.
relax.
I'll be in the crib.
See, here we go. Right here. 6ix9ine's manager surrendered to the NYPD on November 7th and was charged with gang assault, a felony, and weapon possession. Witnesses told authorities that he allegedly escalated the violent confrontation between 6ix9ine's LA label head, Elliot Grange, and his own NYC crew. That's why I paid attention to that. Because whatever story was reported when it came out was totally wrong.
Which sounds about right.
While 2 of Grange's guards turned Tekashi's entire crew entourage away that night. See, my brain gets to wondering, why would that happen? Your label head is turning you away. Some is off here. The incident quickly escalated when Shotty reportedly threw a chair, striking one of Grange's guards in the head, which in turn led to the brawl and eventual gunfire. Just shit to keep track of in hip hop. That's all.
Yeah, man.
Careful out there, guys. Stop shooting each other.
I'm in the
please.
house. Fuck
Be
that.
safe.
Where
Yeah, I'm all in the crib just cleaning the entertainment system for Saturday, man. For a little honey dip to come through. Remember honey dip? Is that before your time too?
Nah.
the
Before
Jim
my
Jones and J.R. Ryder song?
Yeah, that one.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Bro.
How'd you guys feel about the new Dipset record?
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like it.
I like it too.
Jim is really. Jim is rapping, man.
Jim has been in his zone in 2018.
Yeah.
Jim's
Between his
underappreciated.
album, the record they put up, top of the year, Jim has definitely been the standout.
And it's fun. It's
In-
always
in
funny because if
2018.
you remember the early days, you would have never thought that Jim Jones would be rapping like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
He wasn't the rapper.
yeah. So it's like for him to be rapping like this now, it's crazy to me. But and he got dope projects that he put out. Like, he has really dope albums that he dropped that I don't think he gets a lot of recognition for.
He's,
but
he's another underrated discography
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And I mean, Dipset, I'm saying the obvious here, but they don't have to ride a wave. Dipset sounds great in any era. This record sounds like Dipset.
I'm glad that
They don't have to
they're
chase
not-
anything.
Yeah.
They never had to chase anything.
Yeah.
It's good to just see a group stay and they sound, and it doesn't
I'm sure they'll
matter.
probably give us a couple little trappy bangers on the album, but I would like to hear a majority of Dipset sounding Dipset songs, which I think we'll get.
I saw the Heatmakers make not a claim, but just a note that a lot of their drums in that early era
Was trap.
was trap.
For sure. They
No,
were one
And
of
that
the,
Dipset was kind of trap music
I agree.
It was
in
just
the early
sample-based
days.
trap.
And all the South were not suggesting that New York
was
created
New York
trap music.
Yeah.
But it was definitely in the
Yeah, it's
trap
boom bap
lane.
trap.
Yeah. I think they should have continued that sound.
I agree.
I would like to see where it would have evolved to.
Is Joe's mic out? I can't hear him.
Mike.
there you go.
Hello.
He's here.
He is I and I am him.
Nah, you just-
That
you
nigga
Joe.
Budden. That nigga Budden.
It don't quite land.
Because it don't
on
rime with the
it
nigga,
don't
right?
Land
Like
on the,
Budden.
Yeah, it don't land on the.
I got it. I won't do it again. All right.
Okay.
You don't do it again either.
I didn't say anything. Go
All
ahead.
right, got it. Is there anything that we're missing here? Come on, give it to me, Rory. Pause.
Sway Lee's ex is done again.
Rory been waiting for his chance to scoop.
Again.
I don't know how many times I've scrolled down and see her being done.
I don't know
And this
who-
is the last time, but she's done.
This is the last time for the last time.
There goes love again.
Saw a clip of August
Guess
Alsina.
he's just not very unforgettable.
Rory, get out. No, I'm not doing this with you today.
I've been thought Rory should have got out.
Yeah, get out. August Alsina is singing gospel now.
Praise
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
And I have to get out.
No, I don't think that's the type
Joe
of
is
gospel.
also singing gospel, by the way.
I don't think that's the type of gospel. we're talking
I'm gonna let it shine.
What was that first note? Let me hear the intro.
about. What's that country music?
No.
That's country gospel?
Nah, that's what the old folks be doing.
That's not what the old folks be doing.
Yes,
man.
they do.
Nah, man.
There's a section of the old folks that just sing the basic chord. This little light of mine. And then there's a section of the old folks that used to get busy back in the day, but they can, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
Yo, what church are you in this at, man? That's crazy leaning into that verse like that. That's sick.
Yo, so speaking of sick shit, right? I was watching this story on Channel ID called The Gypsy's Revenge.
That sounds fire.
It's some sick people in the world, man.
Isn't that a racist term?
Gypsy?
I think it might be.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's, yeah, it is.
Nigga can't even be a gypsy.
Listen, man.
No. But I just found out.
Telling
like,
me all my years of watching I Love Jeannie was just fucked up.
Yeah, I just found out like 2 years ago that Eskimo was a derogatory.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Don't say it then.
No, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying I found out that
I
was
am,
a
nigga. You
derogatory
Eskimo.
term.
What you gonna do?
Listen, man. Like we said earlier, I'm too old. I'm not. Whatever.
You're not gonna fight over nigga calling you Eskimo? Nah, you got it. I was a little cold.
Yeah, you right.
It's a little chilly right
cold.
now.
Yeah, you right.
I forgot what we was talking about just now.
racist names, apparently.
No, you brought.
Channel ID show.
He was watching
the Channel ID show.
watching
Yeah, you
Gypsies.
were watching
Oh, I
Gypsies.
just thought you was talking about Channel Live. Parks definitely bought the Channel Live album.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get so live evil.
99% of the listeners
Yo,
have
some of
no
them
idea
hits in
what
the
that
90s
is.
was crazy, man. We
Yeah.
get so live evil. Shut up. Anyway.
90s was a great time.
What was we saying?
This Gypsy show on Channel ID.
Watch, that's a bad word.
Oh, Gypsy's Revenge. Tell me why that's a bad.
I don't know.
Who is it derogatory to?
I think Eastern Europeans.
Oh,
of some
and
sort.
by the way, I was
Okay,
right
I understand
thinking Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo might have been racist.
Oh yeah, someone tweeted
People
that.
put in my mentions.
Yeah, that
It
shit was
was.
wild racist.
Yeah, I'm just not going to say shit
Eeny,
anymore.
meeny, miny, mo is racist?
Very racist.
How?
I'm not going to say
Oh.
the rest of it.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a nigga by the toe. That's you talking about?
We're being very racist today.
Wait,
I'm black.
that
I
is
can
not
say the word.
That's not the song I learned in school.
That's what they.
Yeah, I didn't learn that either, but I heard it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a nigga by his toe.
Yeah, I can say
That's the original.
Rory,
that's
Rory,
the
you gonna get
original
fucked up for
remix.
knowing
Who
the
wrote the
original.
remix?
No, they just put it in my
Don't
mentions.
tell me about tell me the Puff version, nigga. Don't tell me.
Who did the remix?
You
I don't know who did the remix,
Rory about to
but-
get remixed.
yeah,
Eeny,
that's
meeny,
stupid.
miny, mo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
say
someone
that
put
shit,
that in my
man.
mentions.
Say that shit.
All right, well, my apologies.
I'm uncomfortable.
I certainly
It's a
don't.
lot of things I found out was like picnic. You shouldn't say that.
That's
Like,
racist.
Yeah,
Yeah, against sandwiches.
it can't. It's not racist against sandwiches.
Oh.
It came from pick a nigga. That's like the short
Jesus.
term.
So what are we supposed
What
to
the
call
fuck?
it?
I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what's out of bounds.
Fam, picnic came from the niggas. Tell black people just be freestyling shit.
No, but it's real though. It's a fact.
What the fuck do sandwiches on grass have to do with your favorite black person?
No, it came from. That's where it was handed down from slavery. It was like no bullshit.
That's crazy. So what do we?
Don't. That's
No,
what,
don't say
that's what I'm
nothing.
trying to tell you.
I'm
bro.
not.
I'm not.
Now we just can't
I'm
say
done.
Yo,
nothing.
Rory and Park, shut up.
I am.
That's it.
Yeah, you can't say
You guys
nothing.
want to go
Yeah,
to
what the
sandwiches
fuck?
in the park?
Nah, but you gotta just
These
shut up.
niggas do be eating sandwiches over here too.
Why y'all be
Park,
eating
stay
sandwiches?
ordering sandwiches.
Yeah, no
my
more
favorite.
sandwiches for y'all. man.
You're not around
Sandwiches
me,
are
man.
racist.
Yeah, sandwiches.
Apparently, listen to y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, now that we're talking about racist sandwiches, come on, Rory, what's your list?
Wait. No, I don't have a list. Wait,
Rory's scared. He like, nah, fam.
I don't have a list at all.
I ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What are you talking about?
Now he's scared. An hour ago. So, what do you think of Aaliyah's catalog?
Now that I know that that's
Discogs.
racist.
Discog.
He's like, what do you think of Aaliyah's
Yeah,
Discog?
fuck out of here, Rory.
You still ain't talking about your Channel ID show.
Oh, Gypsy's Revenge. This shit was sick. Let me tell very briefly. There was a mother. There was a mother and a daughter, and the mother was fronting like the daughter was sick and in a wheelchair and had all of this really sick shit, and then she killed the mom. Great story.
Have you been watching the Making a Murderer? I'm not sure if they did it anymore.
I watched episode 10.
Oh, you watched that?
I watched
That's
cut
actually
it.
smart.
Yeah, I cut it on. Went straight to the end.
Yeah.
Seen what was going on. I seen
one of those guys?
I seen the new. No, I'm joking around. But I started 1, 2, fell asleep on 3, then started at 9. Because I have no
everyone
interest.
goes in
I don't
order.
care I don't care what's happening.
The
I
build
don't.
up. You don't need to build up.
Like I saw the great lawyer that he got that Ian told me is phenomenal. All right, she's doing a great job. He's still in. Like she ain't doing nothing but piquing my interest at certain shit. I don't see no progress here.
No, you would like some of
watched
her
the
little
whole-
deducing.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I
and
see the
I was-
deducing. The people are not seeming to respect.
Her deductions.
Yeah, she's just
Deduce?
It's just her in the car with homeboy. Like, yeah, if we can pin it together, that nigga's still in there.
That's true.
I don't, like, why does this matter to me? I don't care.
Well, after season 1, I was still in like, nah, he did that shit. I was one of those people.
Yeah.
He might have not done that shit.
I think it was the kid's brother.
I got mad black people to get out of jail before Steve Avery.
That's true.
I'm sorry, Steve Avery's brother.
Nah, the kid, the young kid,
Brandon.
his brother had all types of chop up dead people porn on his fucking computer. And all types of shit.
His Pornhub list was crazy.
And he lied on them. He was like, nah, she left, and then he was there or something. He chased her in the car.
After watching that, I was like, yo, they could release my Pornhub list and I'd be all right.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was wild.
He was, I don't even want to talk about this
At
shit. He
all.
was searching.
Yeah.
Anyways, play Gap Band.
Play Gap,
Nah,
man.
if you saw the list, you
go,
need to
go watch
you need
that
to get
shit.
banned.
He
That
was,
shit
doing some super sick.
Yeah, he did
sick
that shit.
Shit.
If you're looking at that type of shit, man, he did it.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
We got to the bottom of it. Boss.
Missy was nominated for the Songwriters Hall of Fame. I just want to give her
Yes,
applause.
yes, give her the flowers.
If she don't get that shit, first ballot, I'm gonna be tight.
She's definitely getting that.
Yeah.
Dallas Austin was nominated as well.
As he should be.
Absolutely should be in there.
I don't know who else. I'm not sure who else was nominated, but congrats to everyone that was nominated.
For sure.
Well, Dallas Austin and Missy should definitely be
First
in the
ballot.
Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And me.
And me.
You'll get there. Got to write a few more songs though.
You think?
Yeah, just a few. Like, one more. Give him one more.
The gospel album.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, now that you're pumped.
Anyway.
Fam. Nobody's
You know what? We should
listening to
we should
Now That
continue
You-
to play Gap Band.
Nobody's listening to Now That You're Pumped.
No, just keep up.
That mashup is better than the joke.
Now That You're Pumped. No, nobody's pumped.
You don't think they're pumped after pump it up?
No,
So they didn't listen?
they did not listen to you.
All right, so that's the news thing. Oh, y'all didn't pump?
You're currently pumping?
Y'all didn't pump.
Yo, what the hell happened to Billy Blanks?
Made that money and disappeared.
Just like Buffy the Body.
Billy
Respect.
Blanks and Buffy the Body's in the same
They
category.
left together.
Buffy the Body.
You on the beat.
Of course.
All right.
Who didn't?
All right, don't front me.
Yeah,
I don't want the beat Sin.
You was okay.
Thank you.
She started the body wave, right?
Sin, right?
No. Joe.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
And that's a compliment.
I don't know anybody else.
Oh, okay.
So you say it.
We're gonna see when
Was
is
Buffy
it?
the
Monday
Body the
nights at what
first
time?
body?
I can't listen to two people
Monday,
at once.
Monday nights at what time?
I don't know, nigga.
Okay.
I think 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, okay.
VH1.
9 Central for those that are listening on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Or in the Central.
Or no, wait, yeah, that's like Chicago. Pacific time.
Or in the
Y'all
Central.
are at like okay.
I'll be tuned in.
I can't
You
wait.
don't have cable.
Yeah, I do.
Or a microwave.
The funny shit is I had a microwave and I threw it out.
A good working microwave?
Yeah.
White privilege.
Shows up in different areas every day.
White
First
privilege.
of all, Park's got like a little long hallway to even get out. So carrying the microwave down the hallway
It was a lot of work.
should have made you check yourself. Like, damn, man, what am I doing?
Yeah, like, let me take this back.
I ain't gonna lie though, I heated that food up in that oven last week. That shit was great. I was like, man, fuck
Oh, no,
this
food
microwave.
definitely tastes better coming out the oven.
Oh yeah, way better.
Yeah, but you won't do it
Who
if you
has
got a
that time?
microwave.
No, because it's just convenient time.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, no, pizza I'll definitely do in the oven. You nasty
Anything
if
bread
heat
you
up
gotta
pizza
do in the
in
oven.
in the
Yeah,
microwave.
someone said they liked fries in the microwave. They said it was
Ugh.
the best.
No,
I
that's
almost
worse.
blocked them.
That's like eating straws.
No, it's the grossest thing in the world.
That's like chewing on straws.
You don't like straws?
No, nigga, I'm not chewing on no fucking straws.
All right, my bad. I'm
Yeah,
just
save the
asking.
turtles.
Yeah, do we have sleepers?
Yo, I witnessed that for the first time in a club.
Sleepers?
No, them not
straws?
giving you straws. Yeah,
Yeah.
It when she said it, I was like, "What the fuck is straws?" She's like, "Oh, it's a no straw policy." I was
Yeah,
like,
put your
"Oh."
mouth where everyone else's mouth has been.
Yeah.
Whatever. They clean them.
So
The
no
alcohol
straws,
will
but
kill it.
everybody's gonna
Yeah,
get
that's it.
mono.
Wait, are you that guy that thinks about all the germs that are where you're about to place like your mouth?
Absolutely.
Like on a soda can?
Joe, I'm an
Absolutely.
alcoholic. Do you really think I think about those things?
Y'all don't
You're
wash
right,
soda
Rory.
cans before y'all drink out of them?
Absolutely.
No.
Oh, no, you got to. Unless
Why?
if it was in a box, then maybe not. But if it's just in the open little ring thing in the bodega, yeah, absolutely.
That's the fun part.
That's nasty.
Yeah, no way. The cat stepping all on your shit. The cat in the bodega walk sleeping on your fucking soda
Bodega
top.
cat, the bodega rat, the bodega.
That makes the sandwiches better.
I used to tongue kiss my cat. I used to tongue kiss my rat. What are you like? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yo.
Y'all want to talk about the things we've tongue kissed in the world?
You're
I
no
used to-
longer allowed to call me a white
Yo,
person.
I used to tongue kiss my rat is fucking insane. I used
How
to tongue
convenient
kiss
is that?
my rat.
Wow. How convenient is fucking that?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Yo, you are sick, man. What is
Big
wrong
ass
with
teeth.
you? I used to
Judgy
tongue kiss my
Jared.
rat.
Judgy Jared. Stop judging me.
Tongue kiss my rat.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode of the Joe Budden Podcast. Please remember to keep all of us in your prayers. God knows we need to be there. Rory, is there a new Duce you want to promote for free?
Yes, I do. If you're listening to this now,
Duce Palooza tonight,
and
LA,
you're in
tonight,
Los
LA.
Angeles, make your way over there right now to Belasco Theater. Get your tickets at
Belasco.
DucePalooza.com.
Shut up.
Why? Because you couldn't fill Belasco? You salty?
We're gonna have a Belask.
Belasco.
We're all gonna have a Belask. It's a Belask at the Palooza.
Holy shit.
Savon be so sad when the podcast ends
Why?
because he don't want to go home.
In the doghouse.
What type of nigga don't want to go home?
I told you just get K1 and live in the doghouse.
Yo,
You wanna
Savon
listen.
don't want to go home at all,
Savon
man.
wanna go home, trust
Next
me.
podcast, we're going to talk about the doghouse. We've been meaning to do it, but...
Every week he get out of here.
Yeah,
Without us talking about it.
I don't know if you could be the Don in the doghouse.
No, he's the Don of the doghouse.
Savon no, he's just the dog.
Savon the Don dog.
The dog Don.
Oh, Savani. All right, man. Good luck to you and your home. All right, peace, because Parks girls mad we here still. Niggas girls is fucking up our operation.
Word. We just got to move out, like, as a unit to, like, another
Get
city.
a fella's crib. Clubhouse.
We need a clubhouse.
Our girls would never let us hang out at the clubhouse.
No, that's why you do without like, we just disappear.
I'm scared to do that.
Well, you got kids, so it's different. But Parks, we could disappear
You got a kid, too.
into visions of the sunset.
Yo. That shit was still playing? I thought you stopped the record.
The song
You
hasn't
still
set
hating.
yet, Maul.
This nigga still hating. No, it's the end, nigga. I'm letting it ride. Ain't no more words.
Okay.
No, Joe Biden. No